Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Dying Light 2 for what is live stream number 13 as we continue our journey through the game. Good morning, I hope your week is going well. We're back this morning for 3.5 hours. Now, normally this would be my day off to try and recover, but we're pushing through. Because Assassin's Creed Mirage is out tomorrow morning and we're planning to do that on release first thing tomorrow morning, we wanted to make sure we get as much of this first. And yesterday's stream, we kind of think we got quite near the end of the game. We were at a situation where Frank was going to go and meet with the Colonel to try and put a stop to the ongoing dispute. He was then attacked as he went to leave. We made the decision to chase after the van to try and track them down to where they were going. And that fateful decision had consequences. We then met with the Colonel, who then told us that he had nothing to do with the attack on Frank, and we had to make a decision on who we believed, as Matt was at the door, and we had to decide whether the PK were at fault or the Colonel was at fault. Now, we did have someone come into stream just before that decision was duly made and spoil it in a not so subtle way. We still tried to make an informed decision as best as possible, based on the information we had at hand. And I think we did that. I think we made the decision on what we know rather than what someone had told us to do. And we made the decision and turned on the PKs and blamed them for what had happened. And that's kind of where we left it. We had a quick look around Waltz's room before we finished the stream. Sorry, I'm just checking sound. We had a look around Waltz's room before we finished the stream, and then we were desperately running out of time, and I didn't want to get caught in the middle of trying to do something at the same time. So in the end, we finished the stream about 5 minutes early, just to allow for that. So I'm just going to check something. That's fine. So my laptop's saying no data for some reason. Oh, there you go, it's fine. So we are continuing on where we left off yesterday, which is in the stronghold with the Colonel. They've got a vehicle ready to take us. We've looked around Waltz's room. We listened to his tapes. We've learned, I think, everything we can, and we're going to be heading on out straight away. So that will be first thing this morning. We're going to try and I think we'll probably get the main story finished today. The way it's going, all the way through, I've said that it doesn't feel like we're coming to a natural conclusion, and then suddenly yesterday ramped up massively, and it felt like we was at that end point, or getting very close to it at the very least. So I'm trying to type and talk, and it's not working. Yeah, so that's the plan today. I'm still struggling. I can't type and talk today. It's really not happening. So we'll do as much as we can. For those that don't know, Assassin's Creed Mirage releases tomorrow. We are planning to do Assassin's Creed Mirage on release. So this is the last stream of Dying Light 2 this week. But tomorrow we will move on. We'll start Assassin's Creed Mirage. Dying Light 2 won't be finished. What I'm looking to do is next week I'm going to try and get a couple of evening streams in. I've got to try and plan it around pain and stuff. So once I've got that kind of sorted, that'll be in the schedule for next week. I'm hoping to do at least 1 or 2 Dying Light streams next week in the evening. So we won't be finishing it fully. There's lots more to come on the roadmap that we'll keep going back for. We've got DLC to do. You know, there's still lots to do in Dying Light 2. I haven't even looked at trophies. I don't know if platinum's possible or not. It wasn't in the first one because of the multiplayer side, but we'll have a look and see what we can do. But Mirage will take its place as main live stream game, which I'm just doing a thing now. Eldorado, good morning. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Okay. So I just wanted to put a pin up in chat just to say tomorrow, obviously, we begin Assassin's Creed Mirage live and release. Join us at 8:30 GMT for our live stream. Perfect. Okay, let's load in. Let's have a look. How are you this morning, Eldorado? I hope you're well. As I say, there's still lots to do. We did level up one of the bounty, the Night Runners. I think we leveled up to level 2 via the bounties that we just did naturally. But he didn't have anything we could really buy that was any good. I'd like to get more of the bounties done, but I think I want to focus on story and side missions first before we try and look fully on them, mainly because I want a decent bow, and the Huntress has that, but we've got to wait. So we're going to begin back in the Stronghold, ready to go out and carry on is my hope. We should have got an autosave yesterday, so I'm hoping that's where we're going to start from.
They heard you're looking for Waltz.
It is. Perfect.
That's right. He's going to the tunnels near
I'm not too bad, thank you, Eldorado. Not too bad at all.
Before he gets to X13.
Good to hear you're good.
We're going there. There aren't too many of us, but the Night Runners stand behind you.
The Night Runners stand behind us, we've just been told. So yeah, so we are currently in the Stronghold. We're about to leave to go after Waltz. We've just searched his quarters. We're now going to meet the Colonel outside. And we're going to go and confront the Butcher. So it did do the autosave where we expected it to, which was good. Which was what we needed. I don't think there's going to be anything to pick up. We did kind of search everywhere fully before we got to this point, to be fair. But it definitely feels like we are an end game kind of scenario now. We're going to be taking the fight to Waltz. And then my plan is, once we get to the story finished, we've got no end of side missions to do. No end of things to clear as well. Before we start DLC, I want to try and get everything done. You know, all the windmills. I'm not saying all the Dark Hollows and stuff, but at least all the windmills, all the side missions, radio towers, water towers. I think to fully complete the game, we need to see as much as possible. So I want to try and get all that done. When we finish the main story, that's my plan anyway. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I think we are kind of at that kind of point of the main story where the fight is coming at Waltz. Where are they? Oh, he's over here. I wonder where they were. But so far the story's like really done really well at keeping it so it never felt was towards an end game, which I think is really good. I like a natural conclusion as much as possible. It has kind of felt like that.
What can I do for you?
Right, what has this guy got for sale? He has actually got a tomahawk. We've had one of these before, I'm pretty sure. I think we ended up breaking it rather than keeping it. I do like the tomahawk. We're currently using the sign as... No, it's a two-handed, isn't it? We're currently using Lumberjack as our main weapon. It's 129 damage. So it's the same damage. Obviously, we can upgrade it. I don't really want to buy a weapon, though. And I think we've used Tomahawk previously. So because of that, I don't think it's worth buying a weapon. I don't think he's going to have anything unique that's worth buying, to be fair. If there was unique things, I probably would end up buying stuff. But I don't think he has. There's resin there. Yeah, I don't think there's anything really to buy off him. Interesting place to have him there. Right, let's speak to the Colonel.
Aiden, the driver will take you to the tunnel entrance. That should lead you to X13. Now go. There's no time left. Soon, the next missiles are going to strike the city.
Okay, there's no time left. Missiles are going to come again. We've already had one missile strike we couldn't stop. Now or never is the mission name. Are we going to be able to take down Waltz once and for all? That's the thing. X13, for those that aren't aware, we found that this was one of the secret labs that was doing experiments. And then the experiment was 11 years ago. It was then stopped for 11 years. And then it came back online. Oh, we got a new weapon, a shoelace machete. We'll have to have a look at that in a minute when we get a chance to. That's a cool camera angle following the van like that, to be fair. Something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. Yeah, there we go. Arrow for the driver. I could tell something was about to happen. It was obvious something was going to happen there. We were knocked out in the crash. Driver's got a punctured lung, I would guess. I don't think he's going to be dead by that, but he's got at least a punctured lung. There's nothing we can really do for him, I don't think. We're half mutating and half not. That's been the battle so far in yesterday's stream as well, where the mutation of the our mutation is really taking hold. There's a guy that shot the driver. I'm guessing that's PK. Oh look, it's Jack Matt.
This isn't the time to
So we turned against them yesterday, based on what we knew.
I'm going to stop Waltz.
You are nothing but a traitor to me. Kill the traitor.
Are we fight? Okay, we're fighting these guys, are we?
Stop. Kill him.
Night Runners.
Enough of this madness, Jack. We know you ordered.
We're not alone.
Murder.
That's a lie.
You wanted Williams dead to hide the evidence.
More lies. Kill them.
But they're night runners.
They're spying for Williams. I order you to kill them.
The army collapsed because they were shooting civilians. Peacekeepers formed to stop that happening again.
Brady, I gave you an order, damn
We
it.
follow a commander's order. You're no longer fit to lead. You're too blinded by revenge.
Wow.
Stand trial and beg for mercy.
Missile. So the PK refused to follow Jack Matt's orders.
Keep from Waltz before he destroys the entire city.
We need to check out the wounded. That missile hit old Villador.
I wasn't expecting his men to turn against him, to be fair.
Hakon will go with you after Waltz.
Hakon's coming with us.
Be careful. That cloud is basically a wall of deadly chemicals.
It's too late to worry about that, Killian.
Looks like it's down to the two of us again, eh, Pilgrim? Let's kick us some renegade butts.
I've missed your poignant soliloquies, Hakon.
Oh, you'll get bored with them soon enough, I bet. I'll bring some antis in. Should come in handy.
Okay, I'll try and find the tunnels that Waltz went through. You stay on the radio at all times.
Sir, yes, sir.
So, so after our 5 Hakon, he is now on our side, helping us. We've got combat level up. Are these opened yet? Right, we'll quickly check gear before we head into that cloud of dust over there. It's not really helpful. There's a couple of things in here as well. Right, so we're heading straight across here. There's no time for anything else. We're just heading straight for that. We can't fast travel because of the mission. So weapon wise, we did gain a weapon for finishing the last mission, and we gained this. This is the shoelace machete, slashing weapon. It does 3 less damage than our current lumberjack, but we've got 3 slots to put upgrades in. I think we definitely should change to it, mainly because it's an artifact weapon and we can upgrade it. So that's equip and modify. So our usual one is electric, takes it to 130 damage. The spark, the shaft, we normally put fire, but actually we can't. We are missing alcohol, so we can't put fire. I may hold off on that, to be fair, because if we find some alcohol, we can then put it in. And then we'll also fix the weapon a little bit as well. For the shaft, we can put in reinforcement, which is durability. We have upgraded it a couple of times, so that will help us as well. But yeah, if we hold off putting this in until we get some alcohol, it just means we'll actually fix the weapon at the same time. And that's probably a better way of doing it. I have enjoyed using fire quite a lot. I know we could put in slaughter, another spark if we wanted to, bane, avalanche. But I'm enjoying the... Thank you for the like, much appreciated, otherwise. I'm enjoying the combo of fire and electricity together, to be fair. What else did we grab here? Boards, that's a blunt. So that's better than our current blunt weapon by quite a bit, to be fair. Is that a blunt as well? It is. 100. Oh, there we go. Homemade hammer is our blunt weapon. We'll break down the board stick. Still need a better bow. I'm really frustrated I'm not getting a decent bow. What else did we gain? So, we've got 2 Molotovs. Probably look at crafting more of those, to be fair. No, we can't. We're missing alcohol again. Skills, we've got 1 level up in combat points. What are we looking for here? Smash jump. Not too worried about that. Ledge takedown. We were umming and ahhing about that previously. Block charge. I'm not worried about that. Volt power kick, drop kick. I struggle to do the jump kicks and stuff, so because of that, I don't think there's much point. Obviously, we've got grapple. Parkour shot. I don't think we'd manage to do it that much. I'm not worried about smash jump either. I think ledge takedown would have to be very stealthy to perform it, but I think we've got more chance of using that than anything else, I would have said. Right, we need to keep an eye out for some alcohol. We know where we're heading. But yeah, we need some alcohol if we can. So any chests we come across would be helpful. Not getting in there, are we? So I just thought maybe in there we might find something we're after. I'm gonna reach that, am I? No. So because of the explosion, we have got a certain amount of time to be in this dust cloud before we need to use an inhibitor. We've got to find the tunnel entrance. It's in this area somewhere then, it's telling us. We don't know where. I wonder if it's down there, but it's not, I don't think. Let's have a look at the map. It's further across here. Okay, must be getting close. Tunnel entrance, right hand side, supposedly. I wasn't aiming to get into a big fight here, but these things happen. I didn't want a big old fight, I want to find this entrance. We still need mutations and things though, to be fair. Okay. Where do you think the tunnel entrance is? That's the question. Can't see anything obvious. Where else could it be? My thinking is it's got to be. Could it be over here by the water potentially? I just wondered if it'd be underwater. Although, nah, seems a bit weird, doesn't it? Have a tunnel underwater, I suppose.
Damn, there's nothing here. Hakon! Hakon, you there?
Yeah, we can't find it. Changing again. A usual thing. Where are we now? Oh, follow the footsteps. So we can now trace the footsteps of...
Waltz was here. I'll find you, bastard.
Ah. So our mutations allowed us to change. Our mutations allowed us to trace where they went. Interestingly.
There you are. I'm coming for you.
I think we're gonna get it back under control now, aren't we? Now we're inside the tunnel. Oh, we're guaranteed to wake up under control again.
It'll be all right.
Maybe not.
Will you cure her?
I'm doing what I can, but she's weak. Much weaker than the other children. But you can save her, Aiden. You can save her.
How can we save her? So our sister was ill when we were younger, and Waltz claimed that we could save her. Where are we now?
What was that? Hakon? Come on, Hakon, are you there? Hakon? No. No. Please answer. Is it my fault? I'm so sorry, my friend.
He thinks he killed Hakon, I think.
Looks like they went this way.
Base to Aiden. Over.
Oh, there we go.
Oh. Why the hell didn't you answer?
Hey, didn't think you'd miss me this much. Even my fourth wife didn't panic that quickly.
I thought you had 3.
Sometimes I get things wrong. That's why it never really works out. Anyhow, I got lost in these tunnels. I tried to find you.
So Hakon's trying to find us. We've made our way through the tunnels. There's the missiles being launched. We've got to get in there to stop these missiles. That's all we know, is we've got to stop these missiles.
So that's where you're headed. I'll find you. I'll find you and kill you.
So Aiden is now just hell-bent on stopping Waltz and killing him, to be fair. Doesn't matter what else gets in our way, that is all he wants now. Oh, we're changing again. Every time we need to fight, we seem to change. Follow the footprints. We don't need to kill anything, I don't think. To be fair, we can just run straight through. Because they don't seem to be attacking us. But at least we can see where they've been while we mutate. It's quite a handy trait to have, to be fair. Back to our old selves again. Still need to find some alcohol as well to put on our weapon. Although I've got a feeling we're going to end up fighting as mutated by the looks of things, I would have guessed. Plant over here. What's that? It says there's something to pick up there, but I can't see it. It's weird. Right, we've got to head left according to that. Lavender. So we're heading up here by the sense. Let's see if there's anything there to pick up. There's a van there. Although it's all covered in chemicals, so you don't really want to go that way, to be fair. The other thing I haven't checked actually this morning, let's have a quick check. So on Monday morning stream we had an event going on where we were collecting eggs. And we had to kill 30 enemies with these exploding golden eggs. Yesterday's Tuesday stream and Tuesday stream was Wednesday today. They disappeared. So I'm guessing it was a weekend event because it's no longer there, which is a little bit annoying. Obviously, we don't stream at the weekends other than Saturday evening because we can't due to family and stuff. But yeah, it was a bit of a weird event, to be fair. And I thought we had plenty of time to do it this week, but obviously it must just be a weekend thing then. Okay. What is that that's coming through there? Oh, that's poison. Is it poison? I don't know what that was. Right.
Aiden, say something.
That's Luan.
I think I found him. I'm so close, Luan.
I don't even know how much medical we have. We probably should check that and make sure we've got plenty, just in case. I'm guessing this is going to be one big fight coming up. So let's just double check how much medical we have. We have 8 of the level 1s, 3 of the level 6s. Level 6s, I can make a couple more. We've got 3, so let's make 5. That will give us 8. That should be plenty, I'm hoping anyway. So if we get to the main road and follow that round, We don't know what we're going to face here. I'm guessing renegades. We haven't found, I would say in this, compared to the first game, we haven't found a massive mix of zombies, have we? The first game, it felt like there was a lot more mutated versions. In this one, we've seen a lot of the same over and over again. We've seen the odd one, like the explosive one we found recently, and the really quick ones that are really annoying. But I mean, there's a lot less different versions, different mutations compared to the first game. That's one thing I have noticed. Right, do not enter. Well, we need to enter. All this grass. Does that mean we can sneak around?
You madman.
Can't see any enemies, to be fair. There's no point sneaking. Constantly keep an eye in case there's something to pick up, but doesn't seem to be any loot at all. It's just a straight run to get here, by the things. And a handy lift we can use to get up.
X13. Finally.
It's not going to be as simple as getting the lift. There we go. It's never going to be simple, was it? Oh, arrows to the neck. That's got to be LeJuan. Surely.
Still getting yourself
there we go.
into trouble, I see.
Please give me your crossbow.
LeJuan, what happened to you?
That's just been hurt.
Ran into some biters along the way. Nothing serious.
That doesn't look good. And you're in danger with me, LeJuan. You know it.
He's worried about himself and when he mutates because of who we killed yesterday. Accidentally.
Everything and everyone I love. Everyone who died in the attack. Frank is dead. I won't lose you too.
I still don't know if
okay.
leaving Frank while chasing the actual vehicle was a good choice or not. Yes, he died, but would he have died if he was still there? Probably. I can't see how we would have saved him.
Look at me, LeJuan.
Even if we'd stayed.
Back.
But I've been told there are different endings, and I don't know what constitutes a good ending and what doesn't.
Frank always said I'm real.
Once we get an ending,
let's see if he's right.
I'll look it up and see if we got a good one or not. Although, as always, with everything we do, any ending we get is just a natural conclusion. Hakon hasn't caught up with us either. He was meant to catch up with us, but instead we've got LeJuan with us. My only concern is she's injured. Will she survive this?
It's getting worse, isn't it? You're pale.
I'll be all right.
We're struggling to really deal with the mutation.
We'll find it before it progresses any further. We will do this. Understood?
Yeah. Yeah, let's finish this.
And obviously Aiden now is scared of himself as well, that's the thing. It's a little bit empty, which is a little bit of a worry.
Oh no.
We've got to run. So I thought I was doing it, and I wasn't. We didn't make it.
Oh, shit.
Even in a mutated state, we didn't make it. Right, we need to find... Trophy achieved, going down.
LeJuan, you there?
There's a button there, but we can't get in there. Sounds like fighting's going on. Oh, there we go. She's cool.
No idea how to open the door.
She's got no idea how to open the door. We need to get through one of these, I think. That'll do it.
I really don't know how to open it. Try to find another way inside.
We will do. We've got just lockpick this first. I don't know why the door opened, but it did. I knew it was. We might have to make some lockpicks in a second. I haven't really got enough, I don't think, to get this open. Let's find biting point. Nope. Right, we need to quickly craft some lockpicks. I've not crafted any lockpicks in ages, to be fair. We did upgrade them a little bit. It's been a while since we made any. Let's make 20. We know we've got to get through the door, find another way around. We're in no rush to do that for the second. Let's just make sure we grab it from what we can. We need alcohol if we want to craft another mod onto our new main weapon. What's this going to give us? Rations and a field mask. These had something... A mine. Okay. DIY grenades. We have got a few grenades, to be fair. Is that everything? That's everything there, isn't it? Let's... What have we got here? I know Molotovs are pretty good. We've got a few of these grenades now, though. Let's chuck those in instead of Molotovs. In fact, that's not too well at mines. I will put the Molotovs back in, I think. We are going to be up against humans, i.e. the renegades. So I think in some ways we should prepare for them more than actual zombies, which means Molotovs grenades are probably really good to be using. It's another hard lockpick as well. It's on that left hand side there. There we go. I just need alcohol and then we can do the other mod. Rations, rocket jacket, batteries. There's one more to lockpick here. Why did these doors suddenly open after the main one shut down to stop us getting through? Why did this door open? We'll check gear in a second as well, as we have picked up a few new bits. That's everything done there. Let's just double check to make sure we're wearing the best stuff we can. That's a 7 gear armor. Brawler. That might be worth changing to. This means we lose the damage for the ranged weapons. I don't think we're going to be doing much ranged stuff right now. That's the only thing. And this one... yeah, I think we go to Brawler. Mainly because I think it's going to be a lot of hand-to-hand combat. We're up to 34 gear armor level now. Still haven't found any alcohol though. The other door's open. So how did these open and who opened them? Is it essentially a trap or is there more to it? So we can go that way. Staff quarters is locked down. So I think we're heading this way then. I don't know what it is, but I feel like something's going to happen. I just got that really bad feeling. Something's going on in there. Well, they're the renegades. They're fighting a load of the undead. I kind of want to leave them to fight before jumping in ourselves. We don't really need to get in there while they're all fighting. We can always wait for them to finish each other off and then get in and deal with the dregs, I think. Who's left? 2 each. It's 2 apiece now. Who's going to win? 2-1 with the renegade. No, it's still 2-2. It's 2-on-1 now. Come on, take him down. Have they done it? They have. Well done them. No, it's our turn. Hello, boys. We let them fight first, which was the important thing, and then we can pick up the what's left. I think that was a good choice, just to let them fight. We have picked up some weapons. Okay, we're heading through that doorways by the looks of things. We just picked up a harpy. Unusually, we're actually able to pick their weapons up. Now, normally you can't pick many weapons up on the floor. But this is allowing us to. And I don't think the update's hit yet where they said you'd be able to pick up weapons off bodies. Unless I'm guessing it's because we're about to come towards quite an end point. It's making sure you've got weapons, potentially. Not sure. This seems a weird one, to be fair. Immunity boosters. Is there anything else here? I know obviously everyone's dead. That's taken care of. I just want to make sure there's nothing else here. That doesn't look like there is. Okay, we'll check. Oh, there's something we've missed. There we go. Gangrene. It's on the floor over here. Another axe. Medical here. We haven't really used the military med kits, to be fair. We never really use them. Right, let's quickly check the stuff we picked up, and then we'll go for the next door. No gear armor level, so no point us using those. Weapon-wise, though, I'm surprised it gave us so many different weapons. Harpies are two-handed, that's no good to us. It's 165. We were holding on to a two-handed, it's 125. So let's break down metal railing. And as Harpy is better. Overkill is another two-handed, but it's 126. We can break that down. Long mace. I don't know if that's two-handed or not, to be fair. I think it might be. But it's not as good anyway, so we can break that down. So the Harpy we're keeping for the minute. Rusty mace is a blunt, less than what we're using. We don't even use the blunt weapon, but it's handy to have one of each on. Okay, slashing. So we picked up a painful axe. Wow, the painful axe is better than our current shoelace machete. I wasn't expecting that. Obviously, it can't have as many upgrades on it, but I didn't think it'd be better. We'd find something better so quickly. It's 18 damage more. Do we swap? We can also put upgrades on it. Do we swap? What's this one? 129 lumberjack. And that's upgraded already. Stopgap is no good. Let's break that down. That's two-handed. Gangrene again is no good. I wasn't expecting something so quick that could replace our one already. But 18 damage more is actually quite big. Durability is not brilliant. We can actually break down the thirsty axe now. And we have got also as a backup lumberjack. We did use a little bit, although we probably 129. We've got to change to it because it's better damage. I'm just surprised to find something better already. Now we can modify it as well, which will make it even stronger. So we put spark on. Now we'd normally go fire here, and we can't, as we don't have enough. Venom, activate, applies toxic. Make him double over. I'm not going to get the Volt Kick on in time, though, I don't think so. I don't think that's worth it. Activate R2 and X when ready. Applies bleed. So some of these we've not even tried, to be fair. Avalanche applies freeze. My issue is remembering to press the button to actually do these. Let's put it on. Let's try Slaughter and see what happens. 162 damage now for Painful Axe. So yeah, definitely better than our Shoelace Machete. A lot less durability though, so we'll see how that works out going forward. But yeah, I'm surprised we've not used a Shoelace Machete for that long, and already it's no good to us. That's surprising, really. Right, this is the door we're going through. There is stuff through there. Got the right weapon on. Yeah. We can't get through that door. Press R2 to fire your weapon. Okay, we'll have to see what happens there next time we get in a fight. Another long tunnel. There was a chest and stuff in that other room, but I couldn't see how we got in. Right, no one's in this one. Why did he turn the torch off every time? There's already been a fight here, and there's the one. She's struggling.
Yeah, you alright?
Sure. Them? Not so much.
Show me.
Leave it.
Yeah, she's in a bit of trouble, I think.
Look.
I mean, look.
Oh my god. Hey, what is this?
They were collecting food here. Fuel, water. Man, look at this. They were hoarding supplies here.
There's a lot of supplies.
Oh.
My god.
The GRE built this place for some people to survive the plague.
Like the Ark.
The Ark?
Noah's Ark. From the Bible. Only there, the goal was to save pairs of animals. And here, probably just goat fuckers from the GRE.
It doesn't look like it's for regular people.
Nope, selfish assholes.
No.
It doesn't look like anyone made it here.
The virus spread more quickly than they did. Justice was served.
Something's going to attack us.
Waltz was headed this way for sure. He knew it contained everything he needed for survival. We have to find him. You see?
Something's through that door. Ventilation.
Hold up. I'll go first.
what's in here. No, she just took an arrow for us. Why would she? She's already injured. Fight arrows with arrows. Okay, not for much longer because there's a guy coming towards us. Right, if we can get out of the way so the arrows can't get to us from where we are. I don't know when the weapon's charged enough to use bleed, to be fair. Being hit from all over. I need to heal as well, really. Whoa! Someone's got fire there. I'm changing. Oh yeah, let me mutate. Let me mutate. Now come and get me. I'll take that mutation. The infected are fighting as well. Oh, they're volatiles, aren't they? They're volatiles we're destroying. On top of the renegades. Is that everyone? I think it is. Right, we need to go and see the one. Although, can we see her while we're mutated? It's like that's like we changed back really quickly.
I saw the plans, Aiden. The control room is that way. Waltz must be looking for something in there.
Till we mutated, we were struggling to win that fight, to be fair.
I'll try to find some bandages.
I won't leave you.
Oh,
Problem is, we left Frank and he died, didn't he?
Going.
That one. No, goddammit.
Well, at least Hakon's here and he can take care of her.
I tear the bastards to pieces. What have they done to you, little bird?
Yeah, I'm okay. It's nothing compared to the hangover after Frank's Rowanberry vodka. To this day,
I take it she pulled the arrow out herself because she didn't have an arrow to the chest.
To teach me a lesson.
But it's not there now.
I remember that.
Aiden, find Waltz and take that damn key from him. Or we all die.
I'm going with him.
No, you're not. You're staying here.
Out of here.
That was obvious he was going to tell him to stay.
Yes, boss.
I don't know what we've got to face in there, but it's not going to be good. Yeah, am I sneaking past the volatiles or am I fighting the volatiles? That's the question. Like, if I mutate, we can kill them all. There's loads of things to pick up as well. There's a chest in here. Well, no one's attacking us for the minute. If someone sees us, obviously, we're in a bit of trouble. Yeah, if we mutated, we could take on these volatiles fairly simply. But it's not going to happen, is it? There's lots of stuff out there as well. Right, how am I getting past the volatiles? Can I sneak underneath the vehicle? One there, isn't there? I don't think we're meant to fight them. I think we are meant to sneak past. We've had situations like this before where we kind of rushed it and got seen. But I think we are meant to be slow and careful here. Yeah, I don't think we're meant to have a full-on fight. Right, there's one there though, that's my issue. Where's he looking? I need them not to be looking this way, ideally. I wonder if I can go up. Which way do we get? I wonder if I need to go back and round. I think I may have gone too far one way. There's one there. I'm not getting past him there, am I? Just looking to see if there's another way of doing this. So that one's going to see us if we try and go that way. There's one there that's going to see us. It's the safest route here. Obviously, I don't think we can fight them. That's the thing. That one's gone over there. How long have we got though before it comes back? Oh, we've been seeing. We were just seeing that. I think we may have got away with it. What's that one doing? I kind of want to make a run for it, but I don't know. Elvis, good morning. How are you? If you just sprint into, they don't chase us. Ah, good to know. I did wonder. I did think about that, but I weren't sure if we'd survive it. Oh, that was handy. Thank you for the advice. I was probably going to be there a very long time before making that decision. I was being very careful not to get seen. I did wonder whether we could sprint it, to be fair. How are you this morning though, Elvis? Right, anything to pick up while we're in here? Handprints on the wall there. Doesn't seem to be anything here. Even at this stage, I still want to be picking everything possible up. Because we know once we finish the story, there's still going to be lots more to do. The blast mod we've got on the weapon, I need to try and use that when we get a chance. It will be the first time using it, to be fair. What's in here? It's just a little bit too quiet for my liking. You just said yesterday a blowhole gasket. Oh wow, yeah, that's not fun. Memory of when we were here. Well, this is where we were with Mia then, by the looks of things.
No,
Otherwise good. Yeah, no, sorry to hear that. That's never good.
We need supplies.
I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad. Normally, we take Wednesdays off streaming just so I can recover. But we're going to push through this week because of Mirage coming out tomorrow. So this was where we were with our sister.
I remember taking this photograph.
Happy birthday, honey.
Who wrote that?
Something a parent would say, isn't it, honey? I mean, it's annoying that it keeps turning off my flashlight. Every time we go and do something, it turns it off. Can't go through there. What's that? Medical chart. What else have we got here? That's another medical chart for Wayne. Child's letter to his mum. I just want to read some of these because mainly because they're given a lot of insight into what's going on where we are. So we've got the medical charts. Unknown, name unknown, age 8, given name is Gabriel, number of doses received 2, diagnosis after a dose of inhibitors, vomiting, diarrhea, fever up to 40 degrees, mobility reduced, chance the patient will live through the next dose 55%, no further testing. Franco Sanchez, 6 years old, given name Wayne. Okay. Recent flu, 1 dose. Weakness in limbs, slight fever. Prognosis good. Proceed with next dose. And then we had the letter to the mum. To mum. Only mum can read this. Hi mum. The food here is tasty but was better at home. Lots of friends here. Other kids cry when they're about to get an injection. I don't cry. I miss you. The doctor says he wants you to come here and be with me. I want you to be here with me too. Just can't imagine kids going through that. Or people doing it to kids, to be fair. That's the other thing. Right. That's through the next door, right? Another door here. So it seems that we were here. At some point, we were here with Mia. A couple of things to pick up. Medical as well. Always good to grab medical. The amount of military medkits we probably have, to be fair now. Let's quickly do. Change to our level 1 healing. Let's heal that last bit of health before we go through the next bit, just in case. We'll go back to our quicker ones there. Right. The door here. Okay. Collectible, here's another chart. This is Wendy's chart. Wendy's chart. Name Wendy, given name. Wendy, 6 years old. No known illness is admitted with Sister Petra. Note for comparative analysis. 2 doses. Mild muscular weakness. So proceed to next dose. So she seemed to deal better with the dosage than one of the other children we saw their notes for. There's the alcohol we need for the other mod we can put on the other weapon, but we've got a better weapon now. There's no real point doing it now. Another chart. This is Charles, 12 years old, so the oldest one we've seen. 5 doses. Recently recovered from the flu. During the last 4 doses, patient physical strength increased after the 5th. Patient's temperature... after last 4 doses, patient's physical strength increased. After the 5th dose, patient's temperature rose to 41 degrees. Has remained so for a week. Drip administered, vital signs failing. Patient prognosis poor. 5th dose administered after too short an interval. So they messed up there with the dosages. After 4, they had increased their strength. The 5th basically killed them. Zeno, good morning. How are you? And then we've got Oscar's chart as well. Give a name, Oscar. 6 years old. Anemia, asthma, unidentified muscular weakness. 0 doses. Health must improve prior to administering first dose. He never got a dose, to be fair, because he already had existing conditions. I do find it interesting reading the patient notes. It's just that extra bit of detail, isn't it? This is a room we're going to remember. It is. So it's where the kids hung out by looks of things.
Promise you'll never leave me alone here.
Why have the boys got shaved head, but the girls haven't?
Swear, I don't have to. Nothing could.
You can't say that's something to do with what they're doing to them. Thank you for the like, much appreciated, otherwise. You're not too bad. Sorted out your bad sleep pattern a little bit. We woke up at 6 with way too much energy. Wow.
What the?
I wish I woke up with some energy. But yeah, and you can't say the shaved heads with the boys is anything to do with what's going on, because the girls would have shaved head too, surely. That's a bit weird. I went through the... Put my torch on. I won't put the torch on now. This is where they administer the dosages by the looks of things. Yeah.
Ow, ow.
It's okay.
I want to find our notes to see how many doses we had.
I know.
We've seen one person who did really well after 4, and then the 5th dose killed him. I'm so looking forward to killing him. I'm so looking forward to us killing Waltz. I'm hoping that's what happens.
Fire in the lab.
Hurry. Aiden, you have to run.
Where's Mia?
I'll find her. I promise. Run!
So Waltz got us out when there was a fire, or helped us get out, to a degree. Being here is really affecting
What is happening to
Aiden.
me?
Aiden, have you seen the one?
What do you mean, have we seen the one? You're meant to have the
What?
one with you.
You were supposed to get her out of here.
Oh, shit!
Hakon, where is she?
Ah, then she tricked me.
What do you mean she tricked
She
her?
probably went back to find out where the missiles were launching from.
Hakon!
He had one job,
I'll find
and
her,
that was
kiddo.
to stick with
Don't
Luan.
worry. I'll find her.
One job, Hakon. One
What?
job.
Do you hear me?
She's not going to answer us.
Shit.
A couple of things to pick up in here by the looks of things. I want to find notes for us. I want to see. Right, so we can go backwards. There's a couple of things to pick up in here. So this was where the children are hung out, but this was also set on fire. Without spoilers, I was intrigued by the plot of this game because of the choice you make later on. You're hilarious. Oh, really? I'm really hoping we don't get an anticlimactic ending. Door's locked. Right, there's an item here. What's this? And another note. Okay. We got a child's poem addressed to Dr. Waltz and a medical chart for Petra. That one. Okay. You work as hard as a traffic cop, this way and that way, you just don't stop. Running around in your clean white coat to help us children with your antidote. You make funny faces and tell lots of jokes. That's why you're liked by us younger folks. You make Petra, Oscar, Wendy and me laugh. To our doctor, we love you. End of paragraph. That's actually quite good. That's actually quite funny. I like that. Right, so Petra, 7 years old. And no news. So this was the one that's admitted with her sister Wendy. Received 2 doses. Apparent allergic reaction, shortness of breath, skin flushing, profound muscular weakness, profound arrhythmia at the injection site, shortness of breath, life-threatening. Case treatment, stabilise and observe patient. So out of danger. So 2 doses and she really started to go downhill. Okay. I want to find our notes. I want to know how many doses we had. Doorway that way. This way's locked. So we're going this way then. One thing that annoys me in this game, I've noticed it everywhere. In all the buildings, you see these fire boxes. They're meant to have a fireman's axe in for when there's a fire. They're not smashed or anything. Where's all the axes? I've not yet to see one box with an axe in it. Assumed doing a certain thing would mean XYZ would happen. It actually took you back a bit. Oh, really? Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm curious to what kind of ending we get. We've kind of made every decision as naturally based on the information at hand. So it'll be interesting when we have to make that choice. Right, we've got footsteps we can now follow.
Get away from here.
Because of the mutation, we can now see...
Waltz, where are you?
Oh,
You won't get away this time,
nice
you hear
terrible.
me?
I know we're meant to be chasing stuff with Waltz, but there's always time to lockpick and find better gear. There's always enough time for that. I think there's a fight point there. There is. Nearly. There we go. Where are all the axes indeed? Yeah, it's one of those things that just baffles me that it should be there. Has someone taken every axe? Right. There's a load of stuff over here. I can't help myself but check everything. Mines, DIY grenades. Okay, we'll just quickly check gear because we have picked up some new stuff. And then we shall see what's behind the door. Brawler. This one's got increases though for stamina cost. For melee weapons is a lot higher. Yeah, 10 point. No, it's 10.2. Damage one-handed weapons is better, so we'll swap to that one. And then shoes. No gear score change. Right, they went through here. There's enemies in here too. Are we fighting normally? Are we fighting mutated? Fact. I love a headshot when it kills them first time. We've been spotted, I know. Ah! He turned his head at the wrong time there. So that was our bleeding attack, I think, there that we put on. Let's try and deal with the fire. I was trying to deal with the fire guy quite quickly. Have a grenade. I think that was the guy that was bleeding that we just like dropped dead there. You take that. We've got quite a few of these DIY grenades, so I thought I'd add them and start using them. We are under a little bit of pressure here. Let's put another DIY grenade on. We've got 7 of these ones. I need to heal ideally. Enemies defeated with grenades, that's a bounty. Where's the big guy? Big guy lost his head. Flame guy. He lost his head too. Is that everyone? Oh, sorry about that. Try not to cough. Well, we killed everyone. I wonder if we should actually stick on military med kits rather than the medical kits we can make ourselves, because we seem to have a lot of them. I've not used a single one, I don't think, the whole time. We do tend to have a lot of them around, or in our storage. That guy's got nothing on him. Anything? Ah, we can open this door. But I've yet to use a single one, but yet we keep picking them up. What have we got inside here? A glaive. I'll have a look at that in a second. I doubt it's better than what we're using, but it's worth a look. But yeah, we pick up so much medical stuff, and I never use any of that because we use the ones we can craft. Nothing else to pick up, I don't think. Oh, this is one of the bodies, I think. Can't go through there. We're heading straight. The footprints, obviously, is where we can follow. There's a bin to check here. Right. So constant. Throughout this game, we haven't really checked our stuff consistently because we haven't needed to. We've kind of done alright with what we're wearing, and occasionally we'll swap and change when we think we've got something better. But we haven't really checked it. In this area, we're checking our gear so much because we're picking up so much stuff, which keeps like stopping and starting so much, which is weird. Johnny, good morning. How are you? They're no good to us, so we can't chop there. We did gain some weapons. I just want to double check if they're better than what we're using. I doubt it, to be fair. The stopgap one-handed machete is not better, so we'll get rid of that. That's a cog one-handed axe, so we can get rid of that as well. That's two-handed, the katana, isn't it? It's not better than what we've got there. Although I may keep hold of it for the time being. Glaive is two-handed, isn't better. So we'll stick to what we've got. Why can we not find a new bow? I just want a new bow that's better. Can't seem to find one. Right, footsteps, where are we heading? I want LaJuan's crossbow. If she hasn't made it, if she does die, I'm hoping we can pick up a crossbow. I wanted a decent bow the whole time, and we've yet to find one.
You won't stop this 12346. It's over now.
Well, that's Waltz. I was trying to work out where he was when he was talking.
Don't try to stop me.
But he's actually not in the room with us. Dennis, good morning. How are you? You cannot get it that. Oh, you can't get it that way. Oh, that's a shame. I just want a decent bow or crossbow. Glad you're good, Johnny. Glad you're good. Yeah, there are. If we upgraded the Huntress's bounty level, we could get a bow of her. To be fair, not bad. Thank you. Not bad. PK Crossbow. Well, stop. I do dislike where every time we have a cutscene, it takes off my torch. does bug me when it keeps doing that. Come on then. Can't block a power attack, can I? I always forget about that. Always forget I can't block a power attack. Right, anything in the boxes? Overkill, common longsword. Longsword will be two-handed. I'm going to try and remember to keep healing between areas. They're all locked. Hello, big guy. Didn't kill him though, did it? Behind you. Oh, I missed him. Try that one. There is a bounty for killing renegades with grenades, to be fair. Not that I'm trying to complete the bounty, but it was just quite funny to use grenades for the first time. How did you catch me there? Oh, we're changing. If you're not the fourth wall by getting the PK, so oh really? Okay, you're level 9. It's 1k damage. Nice. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm really missing is a decent crossbow. You'd think if he doesn't want us to follow him, you'd just lock all the doors. No, not that I've seen. No, there was the weekend one with the golden eggs, it seems, and we only did a little bit of it on Monday, but that was the weekend. But there's no current events. At some point in October, there is meant to be a crossover with Vampire Masquerade, but there's no dates released yet. But there's no current ongoing events now.
What? What?
So is that Mia then?
What? What are you doing?
We're going to end up fighting our sister, aren't we?
What? What are you doing? What?
There's 5 volts on Saturday to just even load it with a mag. Oh wow. He knows we're there. Is he coming up or is he just leaving? Trophy achieved, family first.
Aiden, I found the hangar with the missile
Right, it's nothing to
launchers.
pick up, I don't think.
On the lower level, under the G block. There are a lot of them. The city won't survive the next attacks.
What? You were supposed to get out of here.
She was never going to get out of here, was she? Really? Can kill a volatile in 3 shots. Nice.
Shit.
You can't get events in Dying Light 1, but I don't think there are any events in Dying Light 1, are there? I don't remember there being when we did it, to be fair. I think it's only Dying Light 2.
Enough
Here he is.
Cat and mouse, Aiden. Leave. I don't want to kill you.
Was that Mia? You brought her here?
Was it Mia, though?
Yes.
Oh, it is?
Now leave
Okay.
while you still can. That's my last warning.
So we know Waltz was good to us. We just don't really know what's changed. Always ask the white question first.
What is this all about? What do you need Mia for?
We need a lot more
alive?
answers, that's the
In a
problem.
manner of speaking.
But why?
I
Why
don't
have
even
you
know.
been torturing her like this?
No, I don't think it does. I don't think Dying Light has any more events now. I think
really
they've
don't
stopped
remember anything, do you?
doing things with it. I think they're focusing on Dying Light 2, to be fair.
Give me the key and stop the missile strikes.
It's already too late.
Too late.
The city had its chance, Aiden, years ago, before my work was destroyed. Many have died, but more will be saved.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
Why are you chasing me, Aiden?
For
What do
answers.
you want?
I promised
Answers.
Mia.
Promise what? Why do you keep pretending you don't know the truth? Focus, Aiden. Try to remember.
Edie! Aiden! Come on!
Will you
So
cure her?
that's Mia. I'm assuming either having a dose or just receives the dose.
Much weaker than the other children.
I'm focused on Dying 2 now. Yes,
That's why
I
she
believe
got
so,
the
Johnny.
virus. But you can save her, Aiden.
That's the thing. When a second
Unless-
game comes out, they will stop
see,
supporting the first game,
people
won't they?
want to stop
And
my
I think that's what
research.
they've done now.
They
Dying Light
can't
2 is their
see how
focus.
close we are to finding a cure. Whatever happens, we must.
And they did a roadmap for Dying Light 2 with lots more to come this year.
We must stick together.
No.
You didn't promise her. You promised me.
No. No.
PlayStation Design has been out. Yeah, it has, yeah. And you can't expect a developer to stick to the first game when there's a newer game out. They've got to focus on the newer one, really.
Daughter, and you know that.
What? So Mia's not our sister?
Got you. You won't hide.
Oh wow. Okay, so Mia isn't our sister.
I was looking for a cure. For her.
She's Waltz's daughter.
With your help. Yes. Now leave while you still
2014. I'm not too sure, to be fair, about checking. And he's trying to cure his daughter.
Stop!
Missile launch imminent. Proceed to the nearest shelter.
Waltz! We need to stop it!
Take one more step and I'll kill you.
Give me the key.
I can't. Mia needs it, Aiden.
2015, the first Dying Light game came out.
The missiles will
2015.
level the city.
There is no other way. The process must follow through to its end.
I can't let that happen.
Then you have to die.
That was a little bit of a twist there with with Mia being his daughter.
You take my daughter from me.
We've fought him before. We know we've got to make sure we're blocking his attacks where possible. Right, that's the bleeding mod.
You made this.
Oh, that was a hit. So the bleeding mod, I think, is affecting him. I need to move quicker. Why did I fall down? No! I'm falling off. I need to heal. But he's not coming after since we fell off, so that's a quick bonus. How do I get back up though? Over here.
I won't let you take my daughter from me.
Oh, I didn't know he was going to do 3. I went for an attack, not knowing he was going to do 3 strikes there. Got too greedy as well there again.
You'll never get the key.
Right, let's jump down again. Let's heal. We can jump down and heal, then we can. There's no harm in doing so. Let's craft some more medication. Do another 8. What Waltz is the equivalent of Joe Miller in The Last of Us? Ah, okay. Joel is a good guy. He didn't say Joel, he said Joe. Joel is definitely. Okay. What I'm thinking as well, there's no point having grenades on there for a minute. Let's put those on to try and interrupt attacks. Right, we can get back up again. In fact, I can just drop down to... okay, that doesn't help.
For this cursed city.
I got him. He does dodge some of them, but not all. While he's on the floor there as well, that's a couple of hits with the knives. Come on. We'll try and get the attacks in when we can. Oh, he went for 4th. That was annoying. I thought we had him there. Oh, went for 5th. I'm gonna have to jump down and heal again, I think. Right, heal again. The fact we can keep jumping down the hill seems a bit weird. And he doesn't follow us. To be fair, let's try some fire. Don't know if fire's going to work, but we'll try. So is it time to equip your syringes? I don't know, we're doing okay with the healing. Syringes are probably quicker, aren't they, to be fair? Waltz is a good guy. Well, he's only trying to do what he can for his daughter. You know, is that a bad thing to be doing? Okay, fire might have been a bad idea, because I've kind of got it all in one place there. It's on fire now. So while he's on fire... He's still dodges, okay. Fire didn't stop him dodging. He's too close to that. I need to jump off again, don't I? The fact he allows us to jump off to heal. Okay, let's try again. A couple of hits in that. We got him. Took a little while, we got him though. He thinks for one person will do anything to make that person safe. Yeah, it's his daughter at the end of the day, so anything he can do to save his daughter he's going to do, and I think any father in that situation would do the same thing. I would say he's gone a little bit too far, but I think anyone in the same situation would try and do everything they possibly could in their power to save their own child. So in some ways, he's not a bad guy for saving his own, but at the same time, he's gone far too far.
We're running out of time.
Okay, so he's fully healed now, and I can't run off and heal by the looks of it. Where's he gone? Ah, of course. So the knives are hitting. But I dodged that quick enough. I'm out of knives. Let's craft some more. They are hitting him, so that's a bonus. How many can we make? I'll make 20. So yeah, the throwing knives are working. Obviously we've got to try and dodge him when he comes running in. Really not dodging at the right time there. I think that did add the bleeding effect. Electricity now as well. I need to heal badly. Right, he's running off. This gives us time to heal. Just. Ah, of course that. Where's he gone? Definitely the throwing knives are helping. Where's he coming from this time? There. Dodge too soon. Ah! I need him to run away again, really. And we can heal if he runs away again. There we go. He is nearly down. Where is he? Man, I didn't see him coming that way. I'm out of knives already. How am I out of throwing knives already? Wow. Try that again, shall we? Another 20. Don't understand what to do. Then Waltz just wants to save his daughter, and Aiden wants to save the city. Yeah, it's one of those, really. You can't do anything for Mia, and he goes for the other people. I think, like I say, I think anyone in Waltz's position who's got a child, they'll do everything in their power to save their child. Aiden thought he was trying to save his sister. He's now learned, obviously, it's not his sister, but at the same time, he wants also to save the people in the city. It's kind of a catch-22 position, because save one and kill the many, or save the many and let one die. You know, what is the best worst option, really?
You've always been like this, Aiden. Honest, noble. That's why she loved you so much.
Missile launch imminent. Proceed to the nearest shelter.
X-13 is her last chance.
So why does he need to blow the city up, though, to save
Even
her?
everyone died because of her.
You're right, Aiden.
Yeah, she would not have wanted this.
She wouldn't want this. That's why she cannot find out.
Waltz?
Ever.
We find for a third time, we are. Are we meant to chase him? Come on then. He's expecting me to chase him up there, isn't he? Well, I can't climb up there, so... Oh, I think I know how to get up there. I went straight over the other side. That wasn't quite what I wanted to do there. I just realised how much little health we got. Let's do what was suggested. Let's change one of these to... that's health over time. It's immunity. We've only got 3 of them, to be fair. Let's chuck that on. So we'll gain health over time. But yeah, I've got to use the wing to get up, I would guess. I know, I kind of went too far with the jump. I just threw my weapon, didn't I? Oh, I hate when I do that accidentally. So we've done this a few times. We accidentally throw our weapon because it's a combination of buttons. It's happened a few times. It's really frustrating when it happens. Let's put that on because we gained alcohol now. So I've thrown away our main weapon. It's not the first time I've done it. It's just really annoying when it happens. So this one won't do as much damage as one we was using. I don't think it's by much, but it's by a little bit. My thrown weapon is probably somewhere over there. Why do we have to parkour? Why don't we just have a full-on fight? He's gone again. Just want a normal fight. I've just seen our immunity's low. I didn't even think about that. That caught us. I have got immunity boosters, to be fair, we can probably use. Right, he's gone again. Let's regenerate health. Immunity booster as well. He's going to throw some cats, isn't he? And then swap back to the health one. No! Managed to grab on, look. I wasn't. Ah, that was annoying. I've just used immunity. I've just lost it because it was in the acid, wasn't it? Immunity there. Health over time. I hate the parkour side. Why can't we just have a normal fight? Immunity booster there. This slot will put in the better health. Craft a few more. Back up we go. Okay. We've got to find a way back up to him, don't we? Where the hell am I now? Not where I wanted to be. Right, let's go that way. Ladder's the other side of where we are. I think I'm just going to drop down. Which destroys my immunity. Okay, over there. Got to get up there. There's a ladder here. This is not fun. So there's a skill that we gained a while back, which is where you can throw your weapon. The problem with it, you can press it accidentally, and now because I can't take the skill off, I keep accidentally throwing my weapon. It's really annoying and frustrating, but I can't get rid of the skill. So now I do it. It's just press 2 buttons at the same time, but they're easily pressed in a fight, which is why I keep pressing them accidentally. But it's really annoying. Okay. Well, we hit him as soon as we changed there. He had very little health left. I definitely wouldn't say that's the best fight we've had.
Aiden?
The one's calling us, but we're hearing Mia at the same time. And that's Waltz. You can hear our alarm going off for immunity as well.
Where is the key?
You've always been special, son. Stronger than the others.
We've heard that before, that we could take more doses.
Waltz, the key. I don't want to kill you.
You look at the infected like they're the disease. You fight them for the last ray of dying.
But yeah, it's annoying when you throw a weapon.
Yet you can't see.
It's a skill I wish we hadn't picked.
From them by a few minutes of darkness. The key is with Mia, in the machine that will finally cure her, Aiden. But you won't get near it.
That's an explosive he's put on himself. Oh, don't tell me this is a parkour timer or something I'm going to do. No, he's changing. Can we fight him when he's like this? Can we beat him when he's going to be this strong? Obviously we need to. Right, how the hell am I getting there? I didn't jump. Why did that not jump for me? We're infected, aren't we? So I don't think it's gonna... We can jump higher, further. Whoa, that jump is incredible. There's me trying to find the normal ways up. We can actually jump really far. He's running away from us, isn't he? Whoa, look at that jump. Can't get an attack though. Just gets away from us constantly. Where is he now? Over there. Is he going to stay there or is he going to run away? No, he's staying there. Come on. We are beating him currently. Mutated state versus his mutated state. Nearly got him. Nearly got him.
Give me the key or you'll kill everyone. Do you understand?
That's Mia.
Mia? Go back, now!
Mia, is that you?
Aiden,
She's not in a good way, is she?
Mia, the key. Without it, the city will be destroyed.
Mia, you need your ventilator. I beg you.
She's dying.
it's gone too far.
Mia, hurry.
You need oxygen now. Understand?
Don't tell me we're going to have to make this decision.
You've been trying to cure me for years. I don't want it anymore. Save those people, Aiden.
No.
No!
No!
The key's gone.
Oh my god.
please, breathe.
By knocking the key out of her hand, though, he's sacrificed his daughter at the same time as obviously everyone else. And he's not really doing very well himself, to be fair, is he? Can't turn my torch on. It's on now. I thought we was going to make a decision with the key between her life and the city, but without the key, I don't think that's the decision we need to make.
Hurry, the generator.
Go on.
I beg you, Mia. Don't leave me, please.
So I wonder if the antidote stuff caused her to be like this, her illness, to get this bad. Or was it the illness she had before he started trying to experiment on children?
There you go. Fight on me.
Aiden? The missiles are launching soon.
You were supposed to clear out of here, Luan.
Oh, bad time for your mother hen bullshit, Aiden.
So I don't know if losing the key is part of decisions we've made throughout the game, or it was always going to happen.
And the key?
It's gone.
What?
The key's been destroyed, Luan.
Then undestroy it, Aiden. God damn it, those missiles
Undestroy
will
it.
the city.
Undestroy the key.
I can't stop it, Luan.
So
What if we kill the power in the city again?
I don't know, like I say, if that was all part of the game or we've made decisions that have caused this.
Oh, no. There's gotta be something we can do.
There's got to be something.
Hey, the missiles. We can detonate them before they launch with the explosives that we found in that warehouse.
Oh, okay, that just might work. I'll go after them.
Wait, Luan.
No, the one.
Stop her, Aiden. She will destroy everything.
Launch countdown procedure initiated.
Aiden, I've got the explosives, but they need to be detonated manually.
She's gonna sacrifice herself.
I can do this. You just have to get out of here.
If she destroys X-13, you will lose everyone. Everyone you love.
I'm ready to set off the explosives. Run!
Is this city really worth you losing everything?
Okay, I knew that was going to be a choice. There was always going to be a choice coming up. This is a big one. I haven't actually seen the option. I just paused it immediately. Let Lawan detonate the bombs or save Lawan. Okay. If we save Lawan, I'd guess the city gets destroyed. If we allow her to detonate the bombs, the city's saved. Is it as clear cut as that, though? Obviously, Waltz is telling us if the bombs detonate, we lose everything because we lose X-13. You lose everyone you love. Well, the only person Aiden loves is Mia, and I think she's dead anyway, to be fair. I don't think there's any saving her. But do we let the one sacrifice herself? Which I can understand the sacrifice. Or do we try and save her? But if we save her, will the bombs still detonate? Probably not. So I'm on two minds, and I don't really know what the decision will be. And every decision we've made so far has been a natural decision based on the information we have at hand. But I don't know. The bombs detonate the city, of course. If we save Luan, the bombs won't go off, which means the missiles hit the city. If we let Luan detonate the bombs, the city is saved. Follow my gut is saying let Luan detonate them. I think sacrificing one person for the many, I think, is the right thing to do. Obviously, this is going to be hard. You'll let us know what would happen if we made the other choice. That's fine. Okay. My gut is telling me we let Luan detonate the bombs. That way we save the city. That's where my head's at. You'll give me the other results. Yeah, I think we're going to let the one detonate the bombs. I think one life for the many. Although, I don't know. Yeah, detonate the bombs.
Luan, you're the strongest person
I've done it.
I've ever known.
I know. Just take Mia and leave. You'll save her, Aiden. You'll find a way.
We won't save her, though. I didn't think she was going to say we'll save her, because there's no way we're saving Mia.
I failed you.
She's as good as dead.
I'm so sorry.
Without spoilers, you made the other choice. Oh, really? Okay. We're in for a treat, are we?
You did it.
So you picked to save Luan then, Zeno?
Take your sister and go.
She's as good as dead.
Hakon.
Just get going, kiddo.
Hakon's gone to save Luan.
The evacuation route to the nearest exit.
I don't think we can save Mia. I think she's as good as dead anyway, to be fair.
You're safe.
But you never know.
We're getting out of here, Luan.
I'm doubting my choice now. But then you're saying the other one was a comedy show, then I'm kind of glad. But... I told you last week that stopping Luan from killing Hakon was the best thing to do. Oh yes, you did, yeah. Yeah, because we talked her out of it, didn't we?
Fireworks? I want to go out in style.
There's a chance Hakon could still save her.
He's gonna get you out of there.
He was too curious to actually bonded with her character, but she's absolutely not happy with you at all. Well, of course she's not. She wasn't sacrificed herself to save everyone else, and you're stopping her doing that. I'm hoping Hakon gets there in time. Oh. I'm guessing there's a chance he can get her out. But yeah, I can imagine her being unhappy that you tried to save, or you went to save her. If we save Mia, it'll be a miracle. Looking at the state of her. Have we saved the city though? That's the big question. Yeah, I didn't think... Trophy achieved, your world, your rules. We've gained a biomarker blueprint, heavy duty long axe, and a lot of heavy duty long axe blueprint as well. 2 weeks later.
Take heed and bear witness, for this is the news of the last city standing. A soup kitchen for the poorest citizens has been established in the city center. Farmers
Thank you, Zeno. That... I still don't know if we made the right choice.
Another night, but many of our loved ones weren't so lucky. Be mindful and help.
Obviously, the Night Runners are back as well. I'm guessing because we can probably go back and do everything else within the city. You go back before that last mission. Most games put you back just before the last mission, don't they? I wonder if this will do the same, or the consequences will stay out and about. I don't know. That's the fisheye. We know Frank is dead. I still don't know if that decision was a good one. Did you guys stay with Frank, or did you leave Frank when you did it? And does he still die if you stay with him? The butcher, that's the Colonel, weren't it? Is the Colonel the butcher? Or are they different people? If it was the Colonel, we believe the Colonel. And then Jack Matt's men went against him. You know how much I was let down with this game, but one thing I absolutely love is the music. Oh, the atmosphere is incredible. The Colonel, we believed the Colonel, turned on the PK, and we had a scene before we got to the missile place, to X-13, where the PK men turned on Jack.
Rainer guarantees truth and justice for everyone.
Yeah, unless you're overheard saying Jack's name out loud. Then you
Yeah,
get
so everyone's turned against Jack.
Thank you very much.
Because we kind of figured out
but only if it's not flat.
He'd killed people, and he ordered the hit on Frank. With Jack, you would unlock another map due to the water being gone. Oh, really? So we missed out on another map then?
Not bad. A package from Baines. For Frank.
News travels slow, huh? Frank is dead. But if that was for the Night Runners, I can give it to Lawan. She's their leader now.
So Lawan survived?
Have any of my people passed through recently?
You mean a pilgrim? Why do you ask?
So Spike is the guy we met first at the start of the game.
The pilgrim was here, but not anymore.
A huge map filled with other kind of zombie and very rare items and weapons also.
Wherever the road took him. Same as the
You
rest
have to dive like 20 times. So we can't, so we don't get that map now then, is what you're saying. So Spike's come looking for us.
From what I've heard, yeah. His sister. But they said
she
was so
was it Dying Light 1? No, we met at the start of this, did we not?
More hours.
Because we were a pilgrim at the start of the game.
Under an old oak tree. Then he turned toward the horizon and kept on walking. Poor guy. If it wasn't for him, there wouldn't be a single brick still standing in this city.
Is that the first time we've seen Aiden's face?
They said he was starting to change, taking a drug that was destroying him.
Oh, he was also in Dying Light 1, was he? Ah, okay.
Are better off on the road.
I don't remember him, to be fair.
Think we'll be able to find work along the way?
Luan, you were supposed to stay in the city.
That is the first time we've seen ourselves, I believe.
I decided I wanted to stay with you. And not with Williams. That's for damn
He looks
sure.
a lot younger than his voice kind of says.
Let's go already.
And Lawan's coming with us. So Lawan was saved by Hakon then, I'm guessing. So we kind of made the right choice, I think. So I guess the game's going to put us back for the end of that final mission to carry on doing things. Is that everything? Yeah. Hope you're enjoying this game. But so that is the end of the game by the looks of things. I do want to see what the other endings were. I just want to know if we got a good one or not. That makes sense. If anyone knows, do let me know. Kind of makes sense that we may have got a good one, the way it looked. There's 2 major endings, supposedly. Stay with Mia, the one detonates missiles and lives if Hakon was not killed. Oh, so the Hakon decision was massive. Mia died 2 hours after, yeah. So Mia died. I did say there was no way she was going to survive. I did think, you know, we were asking a bit much for her to survive the state she was in. But if Hakon had been killed by Lawan early on, that would have massively changed the ending for us. We stayed with Mia, Lawan detonates missiles and lives because Hakon wasn't killed. So that's one ending. We stay with Mia, Lawan detonates missiles and sacrifices herself and Hakon was killed. We rescue Lawan, city is hit and half the population is killed. But a lot of it is all about Hakon and whether you tried to convince Lawan not to kill him. You got Aiden and Hakon in the end. How did you get Aiden and Hakon then? What choice did you make that changed it? If you leave Hakon to die, he'll still stay alive for the time. No longer trust you. You have an option of talking about fighting with force to kill him. Ah. Should you save Frank? If you don't side with Frank by giving him the transmitter access, he'll be unable to radio through operations. becoming mortally wounded trying to help the survivors. The Night Runners are never revived. Oh wow, so if you don't give the VNC tower to Frank, you're then locked out of the Night Runners being revived, and obviously LeJuan leaving the city with you. That's mad. You don't know. I'm just reading different endings, so I might be able to tell you. Margaret the herbalist is the only one who can save Frank, and if Aitor dies, the PK murder her. Okay. Save LeJuan. Save LeJuan, the missiles destroy Villador. Okay. If you kept Hakon alive, you'll leave the city with... Oh, so... Hakon and Aiden ending. So... Dying Light 2, X13 choices. Save LeJuan. No matter who you've sided with so far, who controls the radio tower, if you save LeJuan, the missiles will destroy Villador. This option also locks you out of the ending where LeJuan leaves with Aiden. If you kept Hakon alive, he'll leave the city with Aiden. If not, Aiden departs Villador alone. Neither of these is ideal considering how many people die. So, yeah, based on your decisions, then you got that one. Let LeJuan detonate the bombs. This is a bit more complicated, but it's the better choice. Different ways it plays out. Hakon will save LeJuan if he's alive, and the missiles won't destroy Villador. If the survivors control the broadcast, and you save Frank, Aiden, and LeJuan, and you save Frank, Aiden and LeJuan will leave Villador together. If Hakon was alive, but you allied with the Peacekeepers or one, he'll still save LeJuan. However, she will not leave with Aiden, and obviously Frank will die as well. If Hakon dies, there's no one to save LeJuan. Villador is still safe, but Aiden departs alone. No worries, Elvis. That's mad. So there are some... So throughout the game and the choices, thank you for the like, Colin, it was much appreciated. I was always really unsure of what choices mattered. And obviously, like I say, we try and make every choice as naturally as possible with the information we have at hand. They actually changed the ending massively. I always wondered if we sided with one instead of Jack, what would have happened as well. That was an interesting twist. So Assassin's Creed Mirage begins tomorrow, Elvis. We're not done with Dying Light 2. We've got lots of missions still to finish, and we've also got the DLC to do as well. But we'll do everything else around the map before we start the DLC. But yeah, Assassin's Creed Mirage begins tomorrow. This will move to Dying Light 2 will move to evening streams starting next week, just while we do Assassin's Creed Mirage. Yeah, I think we've got the best possible ending, didn't we? The one I was concerned about was staying with Frank or not. I weren't sure if going after the van was the right thing to do. And the choices also affected who was going to lead the city effectively. Looks like, yeah, it does look like we got one of the best endings, or the best ending. Yeah, giving him the antenna made the big difference. Massive difference, I think. But it's only because we learned how bad the PK were to people. Yeah, Jack Matt. Okay, how does this work now then? So, I'm guessing that's New Game Plus. I don't want to do New Game Plus. Rollback. So my guess is rollback continues. Just don't start a new game. No, I'm not planning to start a new game. So explore Villador. I don't want New Game Plus because I don't do New Game Plus. You think, oh, just continue. Will that just roll back, will it? Continue. I did press continue. There's still lots of stuff to do. I just don't know what we can and can't do. Yeah, continue was... I was just looking at it going, I don't know which one to press. Continue is probably best. You accidentally started a New Game Plus, did you? Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Once I've done a story, I'm done with the story because I know it. Yes, we could go back and make different decisions, but there's no surprises anymore. Congratulations, you've completed the game and the main story of Dying Light 2 Stay Human. You can now return to the city of Villador to complete any unfinished quests and open world activities. To make this possible, some of your story choices will be reverted. From now on, the game will scale to your progress, providing a fitting challenge and giving you the opportunity to collect higher ranked weapons, gear, etc. Okay, so it's rolled back. I don't know at what point we're at though. So we're still got to go there for the military relay. First Blood is the DLC mission. And then we've got all these side missions to do here. It's quite a lot. So we want to do all those. I also want to capture everything in every city. So all the electrical stations, windmills. I want to get all those done everywhere as well. Now that need 3 times more damage. Oh, really? Wow. So yeah, my plan is we want to do every side mission we've got before we do the DLC. Because there are interesting stories to each side mission. So I'd like to work our way through all of those. I know there's quite a few. Some of them will be quite quick. Like this one here, Carriers, we just need to hand it in. We've already done the mission itself. Obviously there's bounties as well. And bounty-wise, we've done a few of these. I would be nice to get the Huntress up as well. The other thing I'm unsure of is this over here, is the Huntress. I'm going to give it to me there. Chapter 2 missions, I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, there's lots of things I want to do before we start DLC, which is there, and then we'll begin the DLC after that. But I still think there's enough things for us to do to keep us going. We haven't tried any challenges yet. The parkour challenges worry me massively. There's a combat challenge as well we can have a look at. There's a tower to have a look at if we wanted to. But I want to at least get the city cleared and, you know, everything done that we should have done. That's my plan. They have an antenna which unlocks a few inhibitors. Stations first. Does the stations give you the PK Crossbow, does it? So what stations are they? That will give us that. But that's the plan, I think, is to do that. We did gain some weapons after the end of the main story. We gained this heavy duty, slashing, long axe. I think it's two-handed. Is it two-handed? No, it's one. Is it one-handed? Yeah, he's only got it in one hand. So it's a one-handed weapon. It's better than a shoelace machete. And we can add things to it as well. What else did we gain? That's the harpy. We'll get rid of overkill. Because all the swords are two-handed, aren't they? Glaive is there. Let's get rid of that one then. The katana is a two-handed as well. It's not as good as our one. We don't use two-handed weapons. They're too slow. But I always like to have one on us. So glaive is our backup. We do need a better bow. Lumberjack is there. But we also have shoelace machete as a backup. So it means lumberjack can now go. There we go. We can upgrade this one. Spark. Flame. We'll go back to... I didn't really like the combo we had, which was... which combo was it? It was Slaughter as a combo. I didn't really like it, to be fair. So we'll go back to our normal combo of flame and electricity. We've got reinforcement as well. So what... That is now 400 durability, 182 damage. Pretty happy with that, to be fair. Did we gain anything here? I've got one Molotov. Okay, I think that's okay. So I think we've got lots of upgrades we still need to do as well. We need more inhibitors. There's loads of stuff still to do. Maxing out. I want to try and get all the skills done so we can get legend level as well. That would be quite good. As I say, there's enough stuff to keep us busy. We are starting Assassin's Creed Mirage, but as I say, I've seen the roadmap for this going forward. And there is a lot coming up with the roadmap. So we're not done by any stretch. That's the thing. The first electrical station is on the work. So the electrical stations first. So that one there is where we want to be heading. We haven't got a fast travel, have we? We have there. So what we might as well do the windmill as well on the way. To be fair, the windmill's there. We'll fast travel to there, windmill, and work our way to electrical station. Do you have to do every electrical station then? Is that what we need to do? Yeah, there. But we'll fast travel to this first then. Yeah, are we looking at the wrong electrical station? It's that one there. St. Paul Electrical Station. That's the one, isn't it? Just enough to get PK. Okay, cool. Right, so we'll head to the windmill first. Then we'll head to that. And get that done as well. Perfect. So windmill first, and then we'll head across. We do need to keep picking things up. It did say we had a reward in our stash, but I've not seen it. It keeps saying, every time we load in, it says there's a reward in your stash, and I haven't seen a reward in our stash. I'm still refusing to use any of the stuff we got from the DLC stuff. Right, let's get moving. Have I got the right weapon? That's our current weapon, that's good. There's a container somewhere nearby. We do need to pick them up, to be fair. But I also want to focus on what we want to achieve, otherwise we're not going to get it done. So we kind of need to focus on what we want to achieve, mainly, I think. I'm assuming our mutation isn't going to enable us to keep changing to it when we want to either. That's the other thing. It'd be nice if we could manually change and mutate whenever we wanted to. Right, windmill first, and then we'll make our way to that electrical tower. From there. Really awkward jumping there. Right, windmill's here. A few renegades to deal with first, though. We have got I think there's a thing for renegades with grenades, isn't there? I think there's a bounty of using grenades on renegades. So we'll chuck some grenades on. I thought I'd grenade selected, I didn't. I have now. Don't think we killed any, did we? I think our axe is it two-handed? It seems really slow. I've fallen down. I thought it's a one-handed axe, but I don't think it is. Does a decent amount of damage, admittedly, but I don't think it's one-handed. Been gone. Oh, he's one. He kind of holds it in two hands and one-handed. Go down. Any more? You as well? Bye. Right. We're going to search everyone. We're going to do the windmill. Yeah, he holds it two-handed, but I think it's one-handed. I couldn't see any rewards though. Everything in the stash was stuff we'd put there. That's what was confusing me. I've yet to see anything we haven't put there ourselves. You're going to go this way, mate. No worries, Elvis. Right, we're going to get up there. Simple jump across the thing and up. Yeah, I'm not sure if they changed the axe because I don't know if it is. It's a lot slower than normal. I don't know if it is one-handed or two-handed though. It's a bit. That one's a bit weird. Right, we're jumping across to that one. No, we're not. Okay. That's the wrong one. I didn't know I had an inhibitor on instead of medication. So, I wonder if we got a swing or something on that one. We definitely missed the jump, I know that much, but there's a bit on the top of it. So I wonder if that's important. Let's have a look. But they're saying that. Can we not just jump from here onto it? I don't think we can we? I think there's a reason to come this way. If we swap that to that, there's a swing point. Because I couldn't make that jump. Oh, there we go. It was a double jump. We had to get onto that little thin bit there first as well. That's where I was getting confused. Right, we're up. That's the windmill activated, or will be in a second. And then we'll see where this electrical station is as well. But we'll keep using the axe for the time being. It just seems really slow. This makes me think it's not a one-handed axe. Although he does seem to hold it in one hand. I don't think we're going to get buildings here because we haven't actually given someone this area yet. The renegades still hold it. The electrical station will be us deciding who gets the area. The windmill's done. Yeah, we need to assign the facility in the zone before we get any buildings. So, we get to get a new pair of trousers as well. No, we'll keep what we've got. So we are heading to there, which is parkour level up. Nice. That's always good. Right, while we're here, we should be able to locate a few areas of interest. So, GRE Anomaly as well there. We do need to do some of these dark hollows and stuff at some point. We haven't really bothered too much with them. And it hasn't really affected us, to be fair, but I think there's a few fights we could probably get into. That's St. Paul Cathedral. Is there anything this way? Really? Spruce Windmill. So that's a water tower we're going to need to take back from the renegades as well at some point. That's another church. There's a windmill there as well. Okay, we want to be going over there though, I think. So we're heading to the St. Paul electrical station over there. There's normally a little bit of a puzzle to solve inside, and then we get to designate to someone. And we're hoping to get the PK Crossbow. From what Elvis has told us. We do have a parkour upgrade. Press or hold R when performing a wall run. I thought we upgraded parkour. I'm sure it said we got a parkour upgrade there, but it hasn't given it to us. Okay, ignore the carrier mission. We will go and do that at some point. It's actually a quick mission, that one. But yeah, so we're heading over there. Might as well try and get there as quick as we can. Obviously, this is a bit of the city we've not really explored. So there's missions to pick up. There's one there just showing up now. Now I think we've been close to the mission. It may stay there. So which would mean we know now to go and get that mission at some point. As I say, I want to do every mission before we do the DLC. You know, I want to learn about every story, all the characters you see around the place. I might as well drop down here, I think. Right, electrical station there. That's where we're heading. So let's get across. Hoping there's an inhibitor there, to be fair, as well. Yeah, you're down. You're down too. So I didn't realise there was renegades here. I should have realised, to be fair. Have I got any more grenades on me? I haven't, have I? Can we craft grenades? We should be able to. No, we haven't got a crafting for grenades. I thought we'd have one, but we don't, unfortunately. And mainly because I know that there's a bounty for killing renegades with grenades, and we don't actually have any. And I can't craft them. That's something we're going to look at, is crafting grenades. You coming across? Come on then. I was trying to get him with the smash. He's down. Is that all of them? Yeah, we've cleared the area. Renegades are all killed. Don't think anything else is going to get in here. I don't think they can get in, can they? I think that is the area clear. Okay, so we now just need to find a way in. Normally it's a bit of a jump puzzle, a parkour puzzle to solve to get inside. Can we find an entrance? Could be something over there, to be fair, looking at that. Can't just go through the door, unfortunately. Well, that little door has been cemented recently. I wondered if we could get inside there, to be fair. Okay. Get to the roof, potentially. There's ladders here. I'm guessing ladders have something to do with how we're getting in. Climb points here as well. That's the roof. We can climb all the way to the top. I kind of want to climb all the way to the top at some point. Might have to do it after. Do we do it now? I don't know if there's anything up there, but the fact you can climb to the top kind of intrigues me. I want to climb to the top. This might end up being a mistake, to be fair, but we shall see. Don't do that. Stay on the ladder, because we can recover on the ladder. So, well, there's no climb points there. I thought we could climb up, but I was something to look at. It's clear what we've got to do. Let's get this done. So there will be a puzzle to solve here. We've got to find the generators and connect the cables to get everything working again. Generally, there's nothing to kill in here, I must admit. It's just more connect everything up. That's going to be locked from the inside. Can we see any working generators yet while we check around? There's also going to be an inhibitor here as well that we'll have to deal with. Lockpick medium. Oh, broke it off just as we got it. Close. I want weapons. I still think this axe is two-handed, so we probably will end up changing it at some point. Box here. Okay. So we can see one that's not working there. That's the lift we need to get working. We've got to make sure we pick up all the loot up as well before we activate this, because loot will disappear once you activate it. So that's B. So to get into there, we need the cable from B. Number 1 is there as well. That's all underwater, isn't it? So 1 is there, and A is there. Okay. So I'm guessing all the ones we need are underwater, by the looks of things. Yeah. So I think we're going for a swim. Can't see anything though at the minute. Got to be careful on oxygen, obviously. I'm just trying to see without going too far in where we're looking. Right, let's get oxygen again. But yeah, I'm guessing all the ones we need to connect are all underwater by the looks of things. Right, there's one there. That's 1A and B. So let's grab this one. 1A and B. So up to the surface. Why can't you get? I was trying to climb up there. To be fair, I got myself stuck. There we go. Right, one is there. That's a main one. We don't want that yet. I think on doors. So this is B. So I think we need to open these side doors first by the looks of things. Right, what's in here? So that needs number 3. There's stuff upstairs. As I say, we have to collect all the loot before we activate, otherwise we lose it all. Okay, so is there anything in here of use, or is it just loot? I think it's just loot. If that's the case, we can unactivate this one. And although no, actually, that we need that for free. So this was 1 A and B, wasn't it? What's that one over there? So A's over there as well. So if A's there, we need number 3, I think, first. Before we undo that one, we need number 3. So let's see if we can find number 3. Something to pick up here. I think this is tools. Yeah. Right, it's not that side. Trying to see if we can see where it is before we make the move. Well, they're saying that. What numbers did this one have that we used? The reason I'm thinking, it was... That one is 1 A and B, yeah, so we need looking for number 3. Because obviously you can go to more than 1. But there'll be another one under here somewhere. We're just got to find it. Not that. It's not that. Did I see something though? I can't find it. Ah, hang on. There's a second. So I've been looking right at the bottom. There's a second level. Let's hang on a second. There's a level right down at the bottom. I've been looking at the bottom, but there's a level above. So that's a B as well. We can use that now, because obviously upstairs is unlocked. I didn't see that. What's in here? It goes down. That's all locked up. There's something down there, isn't there? Right, okay. So easy to get turned around in here. Is that a chest top? I do there as well, I think. That's the okay, so that's inhibitors there. We need to go up. We're about to run out of oxygen. Thank you for the like, much appreciated. E-Play, good morning, how are you? Right, we know there's an inhibitor there, so let's go and grab that now. And then I think there's something through that other bit that we're going to need to do. Inhibitor, so we can do an upgrade. Let's fill our oxygen, do upgrade, and then we're heading through that bottom bit down there. I think obviously this is all linked. Potentially number 3 that we need could be down there. Potentially. Good to hear. I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad. Yeah, just holding on as best as possible, but all good. Right, increase our stamina, as that's the one we're doing first. Stamina is going to increase to 340. Immunity is now 836. Let's quickly have a look at the gear we've picked up, if in case it's better than what we're using. Change from tank. Yeah, let's change to brawler. We generally use a one-handed weapon, although I think this. I'm adamant the axe we're using is a two-handed weapon. It doesn't say it's two-handed, whereas some do. It says long axe. What do we got? Winter chest plate. I think we'll leave as is. Boots. Leave as is. Okay. Don't think we picked it. No, we haven't picked any weapons. Right, we're going to head back underwater. Oh, so that's still going to keep... I wondered if that would keep happening or not, the mutation taking hold. It is 10:39 AM for me currently, E-Player. 5:39 for you, is it? Yeah, you're ahead of us, aren't you? Right, we're going to swim here. There's a door here that goes down. My guess is there's going to be something in here we need to grab. In terms of... So that's C. Is there not... Oh, that's C as well. That needs C to operate. C's not in here then. There's another door there. That's C as well. Okay. Ah, C. So that doesn't help us with the room we've already unlocked, because that needs 3, I think. But this is C. So where does C goes... One of the bits we've just seen, actually, is C, isn't it? So let's put that one on. Dr. Manhattan, good morning, how are you? I'm guessing DR is Doctor. How are you this morning? Thank you for the like, much appreciated otherwise. I'm not interested in Kick, to be fair. I've only ever streamed on YouTube, and because we don't have a capture card, we stream directly from the PlayStation 5, we can't actually multi-stream. We can only stream to YouTube or Twitch. And I've got no interest. I started on YouTube. I've got no interest in changing. I enjoy making the episodic content that goes out daily. So yeah, I've got no reason to change or want to change, to be fair. We're monetized on YouTube. I'm happy to stay where I am. I don't see the reason to change anything, to be fair. You'll probably come at the same time as today or an hour earlier or later. Nice. Yeah, so we're starting Mirage tomorrow morning at 8:30 AM GMT, which for you will be, so that's that 2 hours previous. So you'll be like 3:30 for you, E-Player, I think. Right, we've got C in our hand. Where do we need to put it? That's the question. It's 3, isn't it? It's not C. I'm getting confused of where we're actually trying to get to. Doorway there. We've got no stamina showing that we're drowning or anything, which is strange. Right, this is C. Now a stamina showing. With a cable, you can swim indefinitely then. That should open that doorway. Should be able to get oxygen. Yeah, we can get oxygen a little bit there. So that's number 3. So this is the one we needed for ours. Although I don't know how I get there from here. Yeah, this is a long cable. I know that much, but I can't remember the route. Through the doorway here. Not that set of stairs, I'm pretty sure. Although it must be because there's nothing else here. Swim up. I want to go down. So we don't run out of oxygen while carrying a cable, which is handy. We've got 10 meters left. Not going to make it. So where we need to put this is literally there, and I'm out of cable. So I've got to go back and find a quicker route. Was just thinking this is a newer platform, with fewer people like to discover people. I'm not worried about being discovered, to be fair, Dr. Manhattan. The whole reason of doing this is because I need this to take my mind off things and to keep me sane after becoming having a life-changing injury. So, you know, for me, it keeps me sane, keeps me going, keeps me focused. Yeah, I'm not looking to be discovered or anything. To be fair, the fact we've got 5,000 subscribers is mind-blowing to me, as it was never intended to do that, to be fair. My intention was just to get myself occupied and obtain a social life of sorts after the accident. So I don't want to be discovered, I don't want to be famous, I don't want to make loads of money or anything. It's just a way of being me more than anything else. But no, I get it. Kickers, there's a lot more that can be done on Kick. especially if you're getting videos affected by the rules of YouTube. I get that, and Kick allows for that extra expression. Like YouTube doesn't like firearms very much. If you're a firearms-based channel, Kick is probably better because there's less rules on that kind of stuff. Yeah, Rumble's the other one I've been hearing about, but because I don't do content like that, so for me it doesn't matter. That's kind of where my head is. Right, we need to find a shorter route to get back here because the cable doesn't reach where we need to go, so there must be a shorter route to take. Where that route is, I'm not too sure. We can swim indefinitely though whilst we have a cable in hand. So that's something. Is there a route up here we can go up? No, nothing there. I wonder if there's something this way. Although this is taking us further away from where we're actually heading. Can I lockpick and hold the cable? I can, luckily. So I don't want to drop the cable just because we're lockpicking and picking stuff up. Go up. If I press square accidentally and don't pick something up, we will drop it. I don't want to, because we get unlimited oxygen while holding cable. Right, there we go. Nothing else in here. Is there a route out in here? There isn't. So this isn't the way to go. I can't see a shorter route back, but there must be if the cable doesn't reach that far. Let's go back up to where we got the cable. It's through there, isn't it? Sometimes it's just a case of not getting it twisted on things. So that you see the cable's twisted on there. Right, it's back now. Now from here, is this locked from the inside? I wonder if this is a shorter... Ah. We can open this now because we're the other side of it. There we go. That's the shorter route. Coming up that way. It's night time, I'm assuming, is why we're getting the alert there. Okay, so that one's now on. Now I wonder if we take this cable out, we can put it across the other side over there. The door's open, so that stays open. So we've done one so far. My thinking is we put this the other side. Eventually it needs to go to that machine there, but we need to do the other side first. So back in the water, the cable's still in hand. Over this way. This should open this one as well. And then that's that one done. I'm guessing there's another underwater section to do with this one to grab number 2, would be my thinking. Nothing to pick up in here. So we need number 2 for this. That's an underwater route there, isn't it? It is. Okay, we'll check upstairs and grab everything first. Then we've got to head underwater and look for number 2 to bring back up. I can hear volatiles outside. There are no volatiles inside the building. We won't be attacked while inside. So we can get this done without fear of that, to be fair. There's 3 cables that need connecting here, and we've done 1. Although the other one's not far. One is, once we've finished in this area, there'll be the other one there. We're back outside on top. So yeah, we just need to do 1 inside, then we can move the one that's opened the doorway to number 1, and that's all 3 done. So that door just opens another way into this room now. So if that's everything picked up, we need to head back down, and then we're going underwater to try and find the cable for this one, for number 2. Definitely nothing else. I've already picked the inhibitor up. I guess it's quite similar to the other side we just did. So my guess would be there'll be a few things to pick up, a different route to take, but essentially, I think it'll be pretty similar. Is my guess. I could be completely wrong, and it'll be completely different because this is slightly different. Although this could be the wrong way. I don't know. There's a cable here though. It's made me wonder. Why am I gasping like that? Lockpick medium. So there's a small box. What's going to be in a small box like that needs lockpicking? I've not seen a small box that needs lockpicking before. Nothing major, to be fair. Oh, come on, up. Could you... I need him to swim up to actually point down to then pick the stuff up. We're about to run out of oxygen as well. I need to... Right, we've got those. There isn't something else I need to pick up, isn't there? Up here, what's this? Walkie-talkie. Right, I need oxygen badly. Don't think I can get any here, can I? Yes, I can. Stay there. So this route was just to get a box or so, I think. I don't think there's anything... Oh, there's a route that way. Remember, we're looking for the cable. I don't think there's going to be... It's going to be this way, but there is things to pick up, and obviously we lose loot once we activate this. But I think this is a different way. I don't think we're going to find the cable after, but we might find things like chests and things, which is essentially why you want to check these routes, because these will be lost once we activate this electrical station. So it is worth finding them if you want to get the loot. My issue is the fact he goes down, and that's really annoying, because then you've got to try and get him to go up to pick anything else up. Right, we're done in there, I think. Back this way. I'm pretty sure this isn't the way that we need to go to get the actual thing. I do need oxygen, if we can get any. There we go. Right, my thinking is, if we go back to where the stairs were, and it's left, basically, at the stairs. So there's the stairs we came down. And we're looking for cable number 3. Is there a door this way? Either that or I'm wrong, and that was the way to go. And actually, it might have been, because that is empty. So that is the route to go. So there's somewhere in that route, we're looking for cable number... Is it 3 or 2? 2. So we were heading the right way. I didn't think we were. I thought it'd be... So it is completely different to the other side. Found quite a bit of loot, just not the cable. Swim. Okay. So we did follow this around last time. There's an arrow that says down here. Is there something this way? Engine 2 is this way, supposedly. And we want number 2, don't we? There's a cable there. There's a door that can be opened. There's stuff to pick up here. And a ladder. Pick up the tools. Nothing that side to be picked up. Can we get oxygen here? Ah, there we go. We found it. That's the cable. I do need oxygen, ideally. Ah, it's not really... There we go. Just about high enough. Now, there is a door that can be opened down there, which I think we need to do first. And I think that's a shortcut back. There's always a shorter route, isn't there, to go back. Where was the locked door? I saw it. And now I can't see it. There. Got to keep an eye on our immunity. We'll sort that out in a minute. Although we've got 2 minutes, we should be fine. Right, remember with a cable we don't use up oxygen either. So that's all good. Once we grab the cable, we shouldn't be losing oxygen. There we go. Full oxygen again. Is there anything to pick up in here? I don't think there is. Right, we need to go down and round. We've got a certain amount of cable length. And I'm guessing this is the right way. Mainly because that doorway that can then be opened, but I don't think it is. Mainly because we're running out. Oh, it is. Hang on. 2 meters left. Yeah, it's not the right way. We can't... That's the room we need to go in. But obviously, we've used all the cable up before we got there. But there might be a shorter way. So at 27 meters, I do need to reach shrooms. Or inhibitor. That will do it. There we go. Right. Do we need to go up the stairs? I think we do. We needed about 5 more meters, I think, by the time we get there, essentially. That's 5. No way that's enough. I think we're going the wrong way, actually. I think we're meant to be going right here. I think the one we need is actually this way. The reason I say that is we'd already done one, hadn't we? Down one side. So the doorway this way. This is open from upstairs. I still don't think we have enough room though to do this. 6 meters left. No, we're not going to have enough. We need to get up there. There's not enough cable. Which means there's a shorter route. I thought the doors were the shorter route, to be fair. So there's 2. I guess if we can open these must be the shorter route, but it's telling us it's not, unless... Yes, there we go, we done it. So that's the second cable attached, and the first one can be done quite simply. We're just going to unattach this one. Took us a little while to get that right, so actually going through the doorways, going up was the right way. Attach the cable. All 3 connected. We now need to use the elevator to the control room, which is over here. I'm pretty sure we've picked all the loot up we could see as well. I think that is all done. And this is the electrical substation done. Or we will be in a second anyway. We can open that from the outside, so everyone can get to the other side. There's nothing else to pick up, it's just the volatiles we're seeing outside. We'll pick that blueprint up, which is a bolted mace. And we've already picked all the loot up, I'm pretty sure we've got everything. We do need to decide who we're giving this to. We said the peacekeepers because we want the bow. Crossbow pack is there. Receive a semi-automatic crossbow and a set of blueprints. That's what we want. Electrical traps are next though, so we only need 2, essentially. Do we get a weapon off the survivors? Landing bag, survival, revival. That's quite cool. I like that. Air vents, airbags, 2-way zip lines. 2-way zip lines could be quite handy. But yeah, we want the crossbow pack, essentially. So we're going to have to give this to the PK just to get them. So PK it is for this one. But at least that's another one done. As I say, although we've finished the main story, we have got DLC to do. We want to make sure we've got everything else done first. There's lots of side quests and things to do.
Until today,
it is at night time, hence why there's a warning coming up.
I'm not so sure.
There'll be a trader and a crafter. We might be able to craft something while we're here. This is now a safe zone as well. So, where's the crafter? May have a new weapon we can craft potentially.
You want to buy some stuff?
I want a grenade blueprint because we can't craft grenades ourselves just yet. We can upgrade blueprints here. Oh, we can upgrade the paraglider or the grappling hook. We have enough military tech. Or the torch. I'm not overly worried about the torch, to be fair. Adds the ability to boost speed. Adds the ability to pull enemies closer. I think we're going to do paraglider.
I like your style, mister.
Paraglider upgraded to level 2. We can upgrade blueprints. Look at that. Spark could be upgraded again. Next upgrade. We've got plenty to do it, actually, to be fair or not. So our infected trophies uncommon is a big thing. We could increase spark massively. So let's do that.
What does that do?
And we have been using fire flame as our other one. We'll upgrade that as well.
A smart choice, citizen.
We need more things. So one-handed. We could start using a blunt weapon for the first time if we wanted to. Shoelace machete. We can upgrade this. If we get it high enough, we may start using it as our main weapon. It's one we haven't used before. I'm pretty sure we haven't used a shoelace machete. So let's upgrade the blueprint.
Yeah, a lot of people buy that.
We get it to max level and then we'll use it. There we go. Yeah, we got enough to get it to max level.
Hey, I got one
So
too.
now we will craft the shoelace machete. And that'll be our new main weapon. I've just run out of... I'm going to quickly, while we're here, let's buy all the stock up. Because a lot of these we need anyway. So I do think we should start buying up stock of parts.
Awesome.
If we ever need money, I've got things we can sell. So I'm not overly worried about money. But this gives us the ability to get other stuff. Hooray! Elvis, hello again. So, let's check out the weapon we've just made.
We got great stuff.
So, although we had the heavy duty, I'm pretty sure heavy duty is a two-handed axe. Yes, he holds it one-handed, as you can see there. But then but it's quite slow. So we have crafted the shoelace machete. We were using one there. Shoelace machete, 47 more damage. Damage versus infected plus 17%. That's mad. And we can upgrade it. So we have upgraded the spark blueprint to artifact level as well. So that's a big deal for it. We have upgraded flame. I'd like to get it higher, but obviously I did just pick up a load of stuff. I don't know. Before I apply that, let's just check with her. Because we just gain a load of new materials. I don't think we can upgrade it. No, we need infected uncommon to do anything with it. This one here, wasn't it? So, flame is going on. We're going back to our combo of electricity and fire. And we can put on the reinforcement. It's 257 damage, 400 durability. This is our new main weapon to be using, the shoelace machete. Obviously, once it gets broken, we'll get rid of it and put it in our stash. So we've done the first one here. That is given to the PK. There is a mission to pick up over here as well at some point. I'm guessing we need to be heading over here, don't we? Water tower. We haven't got enough stamina for that, actually. What else haven't we actually given? Done one there. That's done. So it's this area here. But we're not high enough stamina for. Old Villador, I think we've got yeah, there's an area not done here. So I'd assume we need to unlock a water tower or something here. And because neutral gives to the PK. That's Peacekeeper, the Survivor. We only need one more PK area. Is that? That's Survivor, yeah. That's Renegade, But we're not high enough stamina for them. So what I'm thinking, Old Villador, area to the left-hand side, give that to the PK, and that gives us our crossbow pack. So what we'll do, before we do that though, there are other things to do. So, we're going to hand in this mission over here. Just thinking, we do need to do that windmill at some point. Zoom out of the map. We need one more for the crossbow pack, which is there. Yeah, it's these two renegade ones which we aren't high enough. And there's an electrical station there. That's all we need to go and do. Now, the map... I don't know what you mean. Map section. But yeah, the area we need to give is that one. And we only need one. So what we're going to do is go and quickly fast travel here. We're going to hand in the carrier mission. Just because it's done. We might as well hand it in while we're next to it. Then we'll go back to Old Villador. We'll go and do the electrical substation. Get the PK Crossbow pack. From there, we can do the electrical station. And after that, we'll look at what missions we need to do. I'm going to chuck some weapons that we're not using. So this shoelace machete can go in stash. And as I say, the blueprint I want is grenade blueprint. We're going to try and see where we can get that from. Because currently I can't make my own grenades. Annoyingly, I know I've got the DIY grenades there, but I don't want to use them. But yeah, I can't see any rewards in stash. These have always been here. All this stuff is all the same, but it keeps saying you've got rewards in stash. At night time it is. Right, let's sleep. Just because it makes things quicker if we're not going running around at night time. We've got about an hour of the stream left, so I'd like to get quite a bit done. As I say, we will carry this on next week in evening streams. Mirage starting. The plan has always been Assassin's Creed Mirage went on release. It's the same as Spider-Man 2, and we were unsure whether we'd finish this in time. To be fair, we just got some new trousers there that look pretty good. Are they better? No, because they've got no gear armor score. I still don't really know how much gear armor score affects things. To be honest, we haven't really noticed if it really helps or not. I don't know if it's just a number, or there's more of a reason for it. Right, carrier mission hand in. It's quite quick. It's just over here. Quick and easy to get to. Up here as well. And then we're heading in here. I don't know how many missions the carrier has. I don't know if they're indefinite.
Welcome back.
This probably will be the last. Unless we can figure out if it's going to be the last one or not.
Professor? You gonna tell me that because the Chinese invented paper, they invented the paper cut too? I already figured that out.
Are you gonna keep being a smart arse, or are you gonna listen? As of this delivery, you've been promoted.
Oh, nice, regular member.
To regular member.
Does that mean he has better stuff to trade?
You deserve it, hotshot. Keep it up.
So we are earning ranks of him, but I don't know what we get for earning ranks.
I have to say, Driscoll, I enjoy the work.
They're quite cool when you have the letters.
Because with higher rank comes higher privileges.
Oh wow, guild lockers.
You now have access to the guild lockers hidden
I don't know what they are.
We stock them full of useful supplies, so you don't have to come back here to top
up. That's handy.
Take this key and look for our mark.
So it is worth doing these carrier missions then, just to unlock that. As I say, although Assassin's Creed Mirage starts tomorrow, we're not finishing with Dying Light 2, after even the DLC. Even if we're in the middle of something else, we're going to keep coming back because of their roadmap for the rest of the year. I do want to keep coming back. He's got nothing we really want, has he? Yeah, resources-wise, he's not very good. So we need to go to one of their lockers, according to this, which is just upstairs. Is it just... Oh, it's here. It's literally there. Couldn't quite see where it was. It's empty. What's the point of that? It's empty. There's nothing there. I'm not being silly, am I? It's empty. So, I think... Is that carrier mission finished? It is. So the carrier missions have now disappeared from the map. So no more carrier missions. Oh no, there is. There's no, that's a locker, isn't it? Yeah, Carrier's Guild locker. Right, we've got to head back to Old Villador now. So I don't know where the electrical station is. I'm guessing somewhere around here. We need to kind of open it up. So we'll fast travel back to here, the Metro Holy Trinity, and we'll head to the windmill. And hopefully from there we can possibly see where this electrical station is. I just want this. I want a crossbow. I want a decent one that we can use. That's the thing, and we're struggling to find one. But we know we get this as a reward. Okay, we know someone's in trouble nearby. I'm not overly worried about it. I also want to make sure we take off the main mission that keeps putting on as DLC. Ignore that mission. Just going to put that one on for the time being. As I say, our focus is more getting this last electrical station, then from there, hopefully, we can then complete all the other missions. I'm kind of ignoring people walking around. I'm not too worried about them. We've got no reason to get in a fight at the minute. To be fair, there's a fair few survivors around. Okay, let's head to the windmills over this way. I think it is. Windmill will be good because from there we can spot other things. It's kind of my thinking. Alright, climb up. Quick before my stamina runs out, please. Thank you. Load of medical stuff here. I missed something, didn't I? Yeah, that's why I missed it. I knew I could hear it, I couldn't see it. The beehive. Okay, windmill's that way. I know there's an inhibitor over there, it's telling me. We've been up there. That's a... Yeah, we need to get up there. That is where we can get inhibitors. And electrical, isn't it, I think, as well. If I remember correctly. But yeah, we need to be getting up there. So let's find a way up. There's going to be inhibitors up there as well. It's not from this side then, is it? I would say. There's a night runners down there, I think, as well. Might be. We might actually windmill might be the better way of getting to it. Or there's a load of enemies there. We're going up that way. This is the way up. I think it is, but I think we need to pick our way round this. Go across this way, and then we go up here. Got our access key. Okay, so this is somewhere not to go during the daytime. I thought this was going to be one of the drop points. Maybe I was wrong. Containers below us. Problem is, it's a dark zone and it's daytime. I'd rather the crossbow before we start trying to take on things. But just in there. So there's several in there according to that. 3 inhibitors. Suppose they're all in one place. Interesting. Is this the one we can't get in? Is there a door for this one?
Inhibitor container nearby.
There's 2 below us, which I think we need to go in for the dark zone for, which during the day would be fine. Well, during the night, sorry, would be fine, although we haven't managed to clear one ourselves yet. Why can I not get in here? I thought these open. That one doesn't seem to want to. Right, okay, we know there's some inhibitors here. We do need to get them. We'll have to come back. Let's focus on what we want to achieve, I think, otherwise we won't achieve anything. We know there's a doorway there. So, there's the windmill. What we do from here, I know we can use windmill as well, but I want to see if we can see the electrical station. Is that it there? No. We need to see where the electrical station is, so we can head there to give it to PK to give our reward we're working on. Can't see it currently though. Thought it'd be fairly an easy thing to see. Load of renegades there, we know that. We'll load more renegades down there. Maybe we need the height of the windmill to be able to see this. What's that? There we go. That's the electrical station. That's where we want to head to. I might even ignore this windmill for the minute and head straight to the electrical station. We've got about 45 minutes left. Let's head straight to electrical, because we don't gain anything from the windmills until you've actually given the zone to someone anyway. So we'll hold off there. Someone's saying they've been captured over there. So yeah, we can hold off that. Yeah, you gain more from windmills once you've actually allocated the area to someone. And we know where it is, so it's not that big a deal. No vents here, annoyingly. Although we're not too far away. But yeah, we'll give this area to the PK, and that way we get the crossbow pack. And then hopefully we'll have enough time today still to play around with the crossbow. Because obviously the downside will be we are finished. We're not streaming this tomorrow. So I would like some time with my crossbow if we can. This weapon is pretty good at destroying things very quickly. Right, is there any enemies in here? Connect the cables. That's what it says. We've got to find a way in, obviously. Right, there's a climb point over here. So I guess there's a way in somehow. We going all the way up there, are we? We need to find a way in. I think this is all the bit that's built afterwards, but we still need to find an entrance. There's a chest and stuff there, though. Up and over. Don't think it'll be anything major. We've just got to find a way into this electrical station. Pigments, overkill. Can never say no to resources. Right, so that gets us up to the top of it. That doesn't really help us in terms of getting in, though. Is there a way in here? No. I think we've kind of gone up the wrong way. I think we've gone up the way once it's all been done. Oh no, actually, is that a way in? It looks like this is the way once it's all been given to them. I would guess this is what we'd get. Saying that, where does that go? There's a reason to swing on that, isn't there? That is, oh, it's just a swing up there, to be fair. That doesn't help us. So all this is here for a reason, but I still can't see the way in. Is that the... Oh, that's the way in there. Found it. There we go. Now normally there's nothing that's going to attack us in here. We've just got to connect tables, open doorways. This one, instead of... Is that underwater or is that just acid? I think it's just acid. Obviously pick everything up as we find it, otherwise we lose the loot. That's locked from the inside, so that's one of the doors we need to open. Okay, so we do need to get down here. I'm going to be a bit careful how we get down because obviously the acid is there. Okay, we can knock this ladder down. Another ladder. Yeah, so the acid is bad, really bad. Right, we got one there. What does that need? Number 1. That's number 1. You can see how bad the acid is, can't you? Now my guess is number 1 is going to be further down. There's definitely a lot less to pick up in this one than there was previous ones. This is a pretty bad one. Need to keep an eye on that. Number 2 is there as well. Okay, so number 2 we've seen. It's in this doorway. There's something through there because there's a chest. Ladder here. Haven't found any panels to connect just yet, which is strange. Another ladder there. Thought I'd find a panel by now, to be fair. Find a few shrooms. Right, this we can open from this side. But I haven't found the actual cable yet. Thought by now I would have done. Definitely no cable in this. Oh, there is. Number 1. First cable found. The acid won't affect us, I'd guess, while we're holding the cable. I know it is. So when you don't lose oxygen when swimming with the cable, but in this we do. So let's just grab that. Is that the right one to use? I don't know if that is. Am I meant to be using... That's immunity. I think that's the wrong one. It's that one. Toxic. That's immunity as well. Yeah, we want toxic. Does that help us? That didn't do anything either. I run out of cable. Okay. I did think running straight there with the cable wasn't the right thing. So there's the cable there. I don't know if I can swing across, to be fair. We need to get across to there with the cable. Isn't it? Ah, there is a... Can I... If I select... I can't swing at the bottom. I thought we could swing at the bottom there, to be fair. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. Swinging on the... What am I swinging on? Cable. Need to get back up there. I'm swinging on the cable currently. My plan was to jump across to there from here. Didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. Right. Cable's now trapped on there. Right, cable's back there. That should be enough. Yes, it is. There we go. First cable connected. One cable done. Now, the other cable is over that side. I think we saw. It's that one. I don't know if it's immunity. I think it's toxic that's affecting us. I think it is immunity we need. Right, it's not in there. So we need to find another another cable. There's a chest over there somehow. Right, the one we need is number 2 for down there. Now my guess is if there's a landing point there, it's going to be high up, isn't it? I would have said, and we're jumping down with it, would be my guess. I haven't found the inhibitor yet either, which I was expecting to by now. Okay. I'm sure we ran around this originally. There's a load of stuff in here we haven't done. Lockers. We are quite close to being able to get this done. We're just going to find this last cable and then use the elevator. There's actually not much we have to do on this one. Not compared to the swimming one. It's just finding our way around. We still need resources for any upgrades and things, especially if we're going to do DLC and enemies. It says upgrade with us. So the higher level we are and the higher gear we have, the enemies will do the same. So it doesn't get easier just because we finished the main story. Say enemies would level with us. And plus all this loot disappears if we don't grab it now, once we activate. Alright, where does this take us? The ladder there. No cable though, I thought there might be a cable up here to be fair. It's a dead end as well then. So there's actually nothing up here but a little bit of loot which wasn't major. To be fair, I'm not missing anything. No, so nothing up here then. Ah, the one we need is right up there. Number 2. See it now. So this wasn't the way to go, but because we hadn't been in here we had to check. But it's right up top. So we need to get back to that ladder there essentially. Do the bars to be fair to get across. Right, we need to get higher. So that up there is where we need to get to. That door will have a locked door from the inside. Right, from here, we need to get over there, don't we? Okay. Don't know if I can jump to that first ledge, to be fair. We can. Okay, that's that one. There's a container here as well. Lock big medium. Let's see what's inside. Once we get a biting point. There we go. Angry Trish. It's a rare long mace. Angry Trish. I like that. Okay, I'm guessing both of these are locked from the inside. They are indeed. There's an inhibitor container somewhere as well. And we need to get across to there. Now, we need to get across to there for a load of loot as well. Don't know where the inhibitor container is. So we can just go this way. I know obviously we need to use that to get across. I'm just checking, see if there's any more loot, because obviously once we connect stuff, we lose it. That's open from the inside only. So my guess is we have to swing across from this one to there. Is my guess. I have got... We made it. I did wonder if we would. You can open this on both sides now. There may only be supplies in the locker, but they are quite important to pick up. There is a down bit there though as well. I'm guessing we'll find the inhibitor somewhere. Nice pair of Sunday shoes. Some of the things people leave in lockers, eh? Right, there's a down bit here which I'm guessing there's going to be a chest here. Would be my thinking. At least we're out of the acid for the time being. Right, anything in here? No. There's a container here. So this is the bit we couldn't get to before because we had to open this from the inside. We'll say inhibitor though, I've still not seen an inhibitor anywhere. Unless it's in the final control room, which it could be, to be fair. It's another chest though. Not an angry Trish this time though. Okay, so we head back the way we came because that's now fully done. And now we can swing across to where we need to with the cable. Now, I don't think I'll make that jump, but because we can go out this way. Right, my guess is we go across, we then turn, we've got to make this first jump. Too high. I need to drop down. I hate dropping down because it always worries me that it's not going to work. Right, that's that. We could have just walked along this side and got in now. We could have done. We didn't need to do the jump. By the looks of that, we could have just walked in. Yeah, so this will be the PK Crossbow, Elvis. Right, we've already opened that chest, so that's that loot done. So this one, I think we're jumping straight down onto the bags underneath and then putting it that way. It's a big jump. There we go. And then this one plugs in here. There we go. Now, where is elevator? Just over here. I'm hoping... Is it not that one we're going to? Okay, that one's not open, so there must be another one. Thought that one would have opened for us, but obviously not. one over there. This one here. Now I'm hoping the inhibitor is in the control room, because we haven't found it, which is a little bit of a worry. Right, we can open this. Always open the door behind before we get further in. Makes life a bit easier later on. See, we're further away from the inhibitor now. Maybe there isn't an inhibitor in here. I'm adamant we've checked, and I don't think there's. I can't see an inhibitor in here. Then there's one. Oh, it's behind. It's over there. That's why. I thought there'd be one in here, but there isn't. There was actually quite a lot less loot in this one than there was in the previous, to be honest. Right, we can now assign this, and we gain the crossbow pack. That's what we get here. So we assign the electrical station. My original plan was to do these evenly across the board. Then we got to change our mind because of the PK. But in the end, I think the reward is better. So we'll take this. Thank you, Elvis. So obviously crossbow pack, we'll have a look and we can upgrade it and stuff as well. So let's have a look at it. So the crossbow is there. Wow, look at the difference in damage. So 33 to 254. That's massive damage. And it scales with us as well, so we'll never have to change that. I don't know if we can upgrade it or not. We can't do any attachments to it. Let's just quickly get rid of some of these. No reason to keep that. No reason to keep that. That's a blunt. Angry Trish. No reason to keep that one, unfortunately. Too many glaive. We'll get rid of that as well. Is that a pipe? It's a blunt. Cooler pipe is better than our current. By 5. The Crusader is 132. Get rid of the homemade hammer. What's this one? Hook stick. I'll get rid of the Crusader then. And then crafting wise, so we can now craft bolts for the crossbow. Toxic bolts, freeze bolts, impact bolts. You can't do anything to it, okay. Exploding arrows, I think they're for the normal bow and arrow, aren't they? Where are normal bolts? So crossbow bolts are there. So we've got 17 currently. We'll make another 20. Because I will be using them. I'm not too worried about the elemental stuff. I don't think we need it. But there's a crossbow. Right, let's figure out where we're heading, and then on the way I'm sure we'll find something to kill at the same time. Mission wise, we've got this one over here to go and do. The matchmaker, we've got to find the fake Sparker card. That's the mission we've got selected. Let's go and do that. We'll head towards it, and on the way I'm sure we'll find some bad guys to deal with. I'm sure we'll find something quite quickly to deal with. There is an inhibitor nearby actually. Can't look at my map while we're flying. Gliding. I'm going away from the inhibitor though. Yeah, the inhibitor's there. Let's go back for the inhibitor, shall we? It's in the water. But before we do, oh, it's just an automatic fire. I went to hold it back. Can we zoom in? Oh, look at that. That is cool. That is very cool. I missed that shot, but it still gave me a decent hit. Headshots on them that is cool. Right, I think our inhibitor is actually in the water down there. That is very cool. Downside is I'm going to run out of ammunition really quickly. That's the only downside. And we can't pick up... Oh, we can pick up crossbow bolts from things we've killed. Ah, that's good. I weren't sure if we could or not. Right, let's... We want the inhibitor is what we're after here. It's in the water. So that's where we're going. There we go. Ah, don't go down. That's the only annoying thing when he does this, is he goes down. Just picked up some trousers. Inhibitor. Is there anything else in there? Or am I good to go down? Back up. No, we're good. Inhibitor collected. Let's get out of here. But yeah, that crossbow is incredible. I'll change weapon again. Even close range, the thing's pretty good. That is, yeah. I've now got a favourite weapon. Even at close range, it's so good. We've got to get some renegades as well, though. I really just picked lacerating bolts. I don't know if they're better. Applies bleed. Well, if we're killing everyone with one hit, I'm not actually too worried about that. Are they better? No. We kind of want ranger stuff, don't we? Anything ranger will help with our ranged weapon. But I want gear score with it, annoyingly. Did we pick another weapon up there as well? No. It's right, it's flashing. I wonder what it's doing. It's because I can add things to that. Yeah, we got an inhibitor. We still need 2 more. Right, let's keep heading where we were. I don't know how many shots it would take to take out a volatile, though. Do you know, Elvis? I've not used the electric fence before. That's quite cool. Electric fence. Keep moving forward. So we're trying to get to the mission. We may as well do that as we go. I'm currently keeping the crossbow on. We'll see how it does against renegades. Is there some here? There is. No renegades? Oh, they are. They're there. One's a plague bearer. There we go. One was a plague bearer there. I think they're all down. Wait for the gas to go and we'll grab the mutations, as we need them for upgrades anyway. I did wonder how good this would be against renegades. But the smaller ones were down in 1 hit. The big guy... You down as well? Big guy is down in 1 hit. I don't know why I don't know why the colour changed there. So even the big guy went down pretty quickly. I wasn't expecting to go down in 1 hit. Thought it would take a bit more on these guys. Right, mutations from there. Okay, mission is over this way. Yeah, we're going to have to find out how it does on a volatile, though. Because obviously that would be the big test. Currently, though, I don't see the point in using any other weapon. What's that? There's a new marker I've not seen before. What's that marker? Encounter. That's new. We've not seen that before. Let's go and see what the encounter is. It's below us, times 40. There's more than one of them. I think it's the other side of here. Yeah. I don't know what encounter is. Not something we'd seen before. We've got to defeat all these guys. And they take a lot more to take these guys down with crossbow. Yeah, they didn't go down that quickly with crossbow. Are they more heavily armoured by any chance? Right, it took like 5 bolts to put that guy down. That guy's surviving more than 5. Someone's put fire on us as well. How many? I don't know how many that guy can take, but too many. I need to check it out. I've run out of crossbow bolts, that's why I can't fire. Right, stop him. This is an encounter, we haven't experienced one of these before. I'm hoping good rewards, to be fair. But yeah, one of those guys, that was a plague bearer, that guy as well. Just to make things worse. Still one left to take down. Down now. Where did you come from? I'm dead. I didn't even notice my health. That's annoying. The volatile hive is also an encounter at night. Oh, is that what it is? I turned into a viral. I didn't see our immunity completely go down there. I was too busy focused on being attacked. I should have kept an eye on it. Yeah, they didn't go as well as I'd hoped. But yeah, the new crossbow is incredible. The annoying thing is, I run out of bolts. Okay. There is there's a mission here. Perfume. This will make the go fast forward. Let's do this mission. We've got 20 minutes. We're next to a mission. We'll go and do it. I do need some crossbow bolts. You do go through them pretty quickly. Especially when a guy takes tanks a load. Right, mission is here. It's going to take us straight to night time. We'll get to see how good these are against volatiles.
Boy, am I ever.
I would hope. We'll see.
Take a sniff.
Wait, a sniff of what?
Exactly. The stench is gone, innit? So how do I smell? More lily or lilac, would you say?
Lilac?
I don't know, lilac?
Lilac. That's my Madeline's favourite.
I'm guessing we're going to have to go and get something to make this smell.
Finally, I can approach the most wonderful lady in the world without shame. And it's all...
Have you attacked a volatile before with this Elvis, this crossbow?
Wait a sec. Holy fuck, it's you! You're Aiden!
We are Aiden?
Maybe.
If that's so, may I ask something of you? There's this certain item I'd like to give my
There he comes.
Okay, what?
A red dress.
Oh no, a dress. I was wrong. We're not getting something for his perfume, we're getting a dress.
I know how it sounds, but Madeline, she wore a dress like that once. It'll bring back our old memories from before. You know, from before everything. I'll be a geezer before I manage to get in there.
I assume we lost the rewards for the encounter because of... Oh no, we got the rewards first, I think. There was a chest we didn't open, of course.
Madeline.
Right, so you don't have much time.
Exactly. Look, see that picture behind me?
That's the dress you want.
What you're looking for.
So we need that red dress. We are going to fast forward to night time just so we can do this mission while we're here. As I said, I don't want to start the DLC missions till we've done every area and done all the missions. Right, find the red dress. Where are we heading? Why is it not marked to where I'm heading? Find the address. Now we had a chance to imagine find the address. Where are we going? Downside, I don't know where I'm going for this.
Sister found some weird tapes and stuff.
I'll just quickly go to a trade. The reason being I want to buy up all his resources. Because I'm going to need feathers and things for making crossbow bolts, and I'm going to use them quite quickly, I think.
Good trade.
So buying all resources up will help keep us on top of what we need to make bolts. I don't want to run out.
A pleasure.
Okay, I don't know where I'm going for this. It just says find the red dress. What I might do is, if I take the mission off and put it something else on, sometimes it then redoes it. No, it doesn't. Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. All I know is I've got to find a red dress. But where?
Great. I have to tell my kids no food tonight.
That's weird. I would expect it to show up somewhere. Let's track that one instead. Give it a second to reset.
You proud?
And then we'll go back to perfume. Doesn't show on map, does it? That's really annoying. I don't know where I'm going for it. Is there something I'm missing? I just can't see where it's going to be. Convoy there, Dark Hollow. Obviously we're going to go there for the matchmaker card, which I'm guessing we should do at night really anyway. But yeah, I can't see where I'm meant to be going for this one. So ignoring that mission, let's go back. Let's just put this one back on, because I don't know where we're going for that one.
The city to the PKs will help us here.
And we'll try and get across to where this is. It's a Dark Hollow anyway, so nighttime for us doing this, I think, is the better option. I do want to see how our crossbow does against volatiles. I'm also in no rush to find out. But if we get into that situation, I would happily shoot a volatile just to see how many crossbow bolts it takes. Have we been seen? I think we have. There. Need to reload. I need to reload, come on. Too many of them. Can I stand on an edge? Annoyingly, chase ended. Couldn't reload my crossbow quick enough. I just couldn't reload the crossbow quick enough to actually do that. To find out how many it would take. Can't use the water. Why can't I use the water? There is an encounter there as well. We haven't done it. We haven't actually completed an encounter. I see you. Can't attack him either, can we? Can't use weapons here. That's the problem. Right. Well, I need to heal, but I can't heal, and I can't reload my crossbow either. Right. Load crossbow. Well, that's 5 bolts and I didn't kill it. I'm doing damage. Admittedly, I can just crawl back inside if I need to. I think we killed it. Yeah, we killed one. Okay, that's not good. So the downside to the crossbow is obviously reloading the thing. Yeah, you guys can't get me now. So we'll finish chase now. There we go, chase ended. We did kill a volatile with the crossbow. So it did work. It took a lot of bolts though. Problem is I need to heal, but to heal I need to be outside. And I want the... There we go. Mutation samples are what I wanted off that thing. So we can kill them. They're just not... It just takes a lot of bolts. Okay, where are we heading? Let's actually get something done. We've got about 10 minutes. Let's see if we can get this mission done. We're heading over there. Although, I don't think this is doable now because we're about to be chased, I think. I think we need to be in there, don't we? I've changed weapons, Right, we need to find a way in before I'm found, which I think I'm about to be. Right, this is where we need to go. That was an encounter successful, one infected. I'm not sure how that encounter was successful with one infected. Right, we've got to find this card. It's in here somewhere. Not too worried about taking down the zombies in here, to be fair. We can do them quite simply. At least this means we can get the mission finished. Now, during the day, this would have had more enemies in here, which is why I thought at night time was the better option. Right, we need to watch out for the one shooting poison at us, though. If I go here, change to crossbow. Any other shooting poison? It's just this one up here, isn't it? I think it's down. Mutation samples as well is something else we need. Anything in here to pick up? I suppose the only annoying thing when you're trying to do scan for things to pick up with the crossbow, you sometimes zoom in on the crossbow instead. Right, there is a load of stuff to pick up in there. We are searching in here as well for this card. Is that it? We found it.
Now I can get my own Sparker card.
So now we just need to grab all the stuff that's in here. It's a fair bit to pick up, to be fair. Where are you? Oh, you're there. I think we're okay. I can hear loads of stuff, but I think we're okay. Right, there's stuff in that room there. I don't need to zoom in all the time, but I keep pressing accidentally. Lockpick hard. So we've got the second card we need for the Sparker, to be fair, so that's that done. I don't know where we need to hand it in. It was a side mission we gained ages and ages ago, we just never got around to finishing off. We are rapidly running out of time for today. Which is weird that we're going to be saying we're going to be stopping Dying Light 2 for a little while. Well, until next week anyway. I'm hoping that we can get some evening streams in. It's always going to depend on injuries and pain. But hopefully we can get one or two in where we can complete more of the side missions and then start DLC. I don't want to say goodbye to Dying Light 2 yet. And also we've got the Vampire Masquerade crossover coming at some point in October. We haven't actually set a date for it just yet. And that's obviously something we'll look at. For Honor is coming as well. at some point this year. There's definitely a few more things they're adding to the game as of yet. Right, I think we've got everything. Where do we need to hand this mission in? Over there. I could fast travel, to be fair. Don't think I will. It's so nice that a crossbow bolt does that much damage. I think is that a way out? But yeah, the zoom in bit's annoying because I keep doing it accidentally. There's more stuff in here. Oh wow. More and more stuff to pick up. I want to hand this mission in before we finish for this morning. If we can. But yeah, I'm finally happy to have a crossbow at last. And I'm happy that the ending we got as well, the ending where we left with Lawan, I think was quite cool. I think the story, the way it went, actually worked out really nicely. Right, I think we head down. We can head down and out now. Okay, where do we need to go once we're outside? To the right and over. Obviously, we don't want to get seen, just to avoid that chase more than anything else. Can we climb up here? Yeah, I'd rather avoid a chase if we can. But knowing me, I want to get seen really quickly because I'm not really being careful. Oh, I should have used the zip line. I didn't see the zip line there. I should have done. Oh, I've not seen this before. GRE Anomaly is a layer of powerful infected that corrupts the area and emanates the dead around it. To face the Revenant, you need to enter GRE Anomaly location at night. After you defeat the Revenant, a nearby military container will open and you'll be allowed to loot. See, we haven't done any of that, and I've obviously landed in one, or near one accidentally. Let's climb up here. See, I do want to do one of them, but I want to hand the mission in.
All right, I found your
that was what
cards.
I was trying to do.
Now let me see what you made me look like.
Like the prince you are. Here's your Sparker card. Check it out. Come back here later if you want to meet the people that like your
I just wanted to finish the mission, so it's one done. There we go. They can't hurt us. I'm not too worried about them standing there. Okay, we've got a blue crystal core. So the Revenant is down here. We haven't done one of those. I don't know how difficult they are. I guess it's fairly. Let's give it a go. We're nearly out of time for today anyway. Revenant's down. So we defeated the Revenant with 3 crossbows. I thought that was going to be really tricky. But 3 crossbows paid to the Revenant. I think we're meant to be going in there, aren't we? Is it not that one that opens? No, that one opens. Yeah, 3 crossbows, bolts, and the Revenant died. I thought that was going to be really, really tricky. I'm guessing they will get harder. But if this is a way of getting inhibitors really quickly, then that's quite good. And that's one done. I wonder if these can be done more than once. I don't want to grind anything, that's just not me, but I'm curious whether they reset. And you can actually do them more than once, I wonder. Anything else to pick? I know that that's that ticking. I just wonder if there's anything else in here. We got there. Immunity booster as well. Trophy achieved. It wasn't that hard, was it? Well, the fact we did a Revenant with just the crossbow, 3 bolts and it's down, wasn't that hard. I wasn't expecting it to be that easy. We'll upgrade health as that's the next one to do. So they're both equal at level 8. And that'll increase our immunity. We'll have a quick look at what we've got. I want to go and do another one now. I'm not doing it now, we're out of time. But the fact we took it out so quickly. Not better than what we're wearing. No. Keep that as is. Shoes, we did pick up quite a few shoes. No, and no. Weapon-wise, a bit of brilliant hammer. That's a blunt. So that's no good to us. Turbine. That's no good to us either. And then we've got Kukri, which is no good. I'll leave it for the minute. D-Man, thank you very much for joining us. Always appreciate it, D-Man. So that is us for today, I'm afraid. We are out of time. We have just completed a Revenant with just 3 crossbow bolts. The mission has now come up for perfumes. It's actually given us a location. So we'll do that next time. We'll also probably do another Revenant at some point along the way, considering that was quite simple. I'm guessing they will get harder. But this should be an auto-save point at least. But I cannot believe we managed to complete a Revenant in 3 hits of a crossbow. That's just incredible. We won't be joining, you'll be playing with us. No, don't blame me, D-Man. Absolutely understand. I hope you have a good time playing it. Let us know how you get on. I'm hoping it's as good as what I'm hoping it is. That makes no sense. I'm hoping it's good, but I have concerns that it's going to be too dumbed down compared to the RPG versions. But we shall see. I've played every Assassin's Creed and I've enjoyed the early ones and the newer ones. So we'll see how good it is. I'm hoping for a good story. We'll see. I don't know. I'm in 2 minds of how good it's going to be, but we'll find out tomorrow morning. So that is us for this morning. So tomorrow, 8:30 AM GMT, we begin Assassin's Creed Mirage. Dying Light 2 will continue, but it'll be in the evening streams next week. So check out the schedule next week on Sunday to find out when Dying Light 2 is back. I'll keep logging in on the app every day, so we still get the login rewards and hopefully increase our level on the Pilgrim, and that will give us more rewards as well. So that is the plan. Thank you all very much for joining us. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. We shall see some of you tomorrow morning for Assassin's Creed Mirage. For those of you playing it yourselves, I hope you enjoy it, and I'm sure we'll see you soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.